Hey there, you're listening to You Still Going On About That with Rob Israel and Joseph K. You can find us anywhere you could download podcasts. You could also find us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at YSGOAT. Thanks for listening. I'm Rob Israel.
I'm Joseph K.
You still going on about
That.
All right, Joseph, we're into the 12th month of the year 10,030.
Yeah. No, but we are in February. We're in February of 2026.
The shortest month. It's funny. It's only like what, 3 days shorter, but like
Yeah. They say this is the perfect month where if you look at a calendar, it's literally just numbered correctly. Like you know what I mean? Like it starts off with a 1 on the far left column and then it
oh,
fills it.
okay.
So it's a rare
How
month.
about leap year though?
I don't know. Is it a leap year?
No, leap year always falls in a presidential year.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm waiting for that great leap year forward. Wait for the great...
Do you know anybody who was born on a leap year day?
No, I
They're
don't.
like, I'm 5 years old.
Yeah, I always yeah,
Like,
yeah.
and they're like
Um
20. It's like that's gotta suck though. I
it
mean, it's so
does.
stupid because it's like you were born 365 days ago. You
Right.
were born, if you're 1 years old, like regardless of like if that date is there or not. Like
But you could only get a free moons over my hammy once every 4 years.
it's like your reference to like I don't think they give out free moons in Miami, but you
They
can get
it's a no, it's a free any breakfast you want.
oh,
There's a in Fort Myers, there's a restaurant called Iguana Mia, which is Spanish for my
it's all
iguana.
iguanas.
No, it's a Mexican food. It's very good. And there were three of them. There's one in Cape Coral, one in Fort Myers, and one in Bonita Springs. And
Are you
they gave
getting
a
paid better
free
than
meal. They gave a free meal on your birthday. So if you did it right, you could eat like lunch and then kind of an early dinner and then a late
I
dinner.
feel like they start watching you. Like they're like,
Uh,
some
they would
guy.
never catch me. I was too street smart. I would
You were like sick though after you got 3 bouts of food poisoning.
no, it's very good food. It's really, really good. But you do like after three iguanas Mia, that's a day. That's like a full day. You got to commit to it. There's a lot of training that goes into it.
Mukbang.
Yeah, yeah,
First time I
you
ever heard of a mukbang before was the Louis C.K. show. Then I
you
think
have
he
to
thinks
go
mukbang means something else.
you have to go to like the colonoscopy place and get that liquid to drink before like
Oh
the
God,
evening
that
before.
stuff. God. Okay, so I remember because you've had it before. I've had them.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't do the pill. People think the pill is like because the drink's disgusting. The pill is somehow worse. You have to first of all swallow like 12 of them, and they're huge
Oh.
and they're chalky as fuck. And it doesn't work the way the drink does. The drink like liquefies your body.
Yes.
The I was in pain after the pill. The pill did not do this. Like it did the job, but it it hurt.
The liquid though is it feels like you're gonna turn yourself inside out. Like somehow you will.
It's nasty as shit. The
It's
pill.
yeah.
I have to get one this year, and I'm not looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Um,
Anyway.
but I remember talking to them like because the second one I always want to like almost throw up,
Yeah.
and they said that the reason why is just because you emptied out your body already. You're
Yeah.
pretty much empty, but the
You
first one. The
lost
second one is
9 pounds.
the second one is just like there to just make sure there's nothing left inside of you. But really the first one, they said the first dose is really if you did it right and you didn't eat like nuts the day before.
They always tell you that. Like
Well,
don't
they,
eat
they
like
break it down like the foods. I remember it's
yeah.
like leading up. It was like the first day, okay, stop eating nuts. Second day, stop eating this, and then it's like third day, not stop eating this, and then the
Right.
last day is like, okay, I guess I could eat Jello.
Day four is just like sticks of butter and jello. It's like
Just sticks of butter. No, no, there's no butter. I don't know where you're getting that from. Uh,
uh
yeah. What are we
all
talking
right.
about this week besides
We
blowing out our assholes?
we've got well speaking of, we're gonna talk about the new Melania movie.
The That works as a colonoscopy as well.
It is, yeah. It's a colon cleanse.
Colon blow.
Talk about that. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about the Epstein list. Talk about Trump wanting to nationalize elections. ICE partially withdrawing from Minnesota. Minnesota beat Trump, I think is what it was. But maybe Trump beat himself in Minnesota, but
I don't know. Say that to the people who died. I mean,
yeah.
I don't think anyone won anything. I think
Oh
that
yeah, well, yeah, I mean
I
obviously.
mean we're
Uh
dealing with like the disintegration of our fucking democracy in our country. Like I don't think anyone won. They're still there. They never left, right?
well, um yeah, I mean look, obviously nobody wins in a situation like that, but the point is Minnesota stood up to him.
Did you see Tom
Public
Homan? Like, go back to work. What are you
Yeah,
doing?
fuck that guy. Good
Why are you
Lord.
wasting your time? Well, just let you guys do your jobs, and then you can just go back to sleep. I'm asleep
Yeah.
right now. What was it like
He only
SNL?
wakes up to take bribes.
SNL did had which was the oddest casting. Pete Davidson came back and was Tom Holman, which
Yeah.
is like the last person in the universe I would have. And even he makes a joke. He's like, "I'm Tom Holman." And it's like he doesn't even
Yeah,
try.
it's just
Like they gave him makeup, and I'm like, they shouldn't even give him makeup. He should have just did like
yeah.
the Chevy Chase thing back in the '70s when he was Gerald Ford, and
Right, yeah.
had no makeup or anything. He was just Gerald Ford, and you're like, yeah, I believe it. And he's full of
Yeah. Did you
ball.
watch Saturday Night Live this week?
Yeah, I watched the way I end up watching it is they pretty much slowly get all rolled out on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have Peacock, but like if you don't watch it live, then you have to wait like a day
Yeah.
for
Right.
the so I'm like they start dropping them all on YouTube. And
I don't know
honestly,
why they do that. Like they do that with all those. Like if you don't catch it live, you have to watch it. You have to wait 24 hours.
it's
It's
probably
like
some broadcast rule
they
bullshit.
call it peacock blocking. And I don't understand like why you pay for the service. Why you peacock blocking?
Yeah. All right. It was
Anyway,
funny the first time, Jesse. Second time.
and
So
I'll run
Pete
that into
Davidson,
the ground. Uh,
Pete Davidson said, you know how bad things are when they have me, Tom Holman, come in to be the guy that's the voice of reason. He's like, I
yeah,
literally am caught on film accepting a bag of cash.
yeah.
He's like,
It's like comically like
how
if that were
shitty
a
of a
movie, people would be like, well, people don't really take bribes like that in bag like McDonald's bags filled with cash, you know.
put it in the bag.
Fucking
Put it
Tom
in the,
Holman.
make sure the bag has the burger in there too. You don't have to have the burger in the wrapper. I like the dirty money touching my burger.
Yeah, fucking mustard
Fucking
cash.
give the guys like a fucking canned ham. Like, for the love he's getting interviewed. He's like telling him, he's like, why do you care so much? Go back to work. Go back to sleep.
Yeah,
Don't worry about it. Just let these guys do their jobs. Can you have something better to do? Come on, man.
that's what I mean when I say Minnesota's winning in a way. And I know they're not winning. They're
Yeah.
the whole
Anyway,
state's getting
I know what you
fucked.
mean. It's more, but like again, it's just like what the fuck? I don't even. Okay, let's just finish what we're talking about.
This is kind of crazy news. A Democrat won Tarrant County, state
Yeah,
senate
yeah,
seat in
that's
Tarrant
and
County.
I didn't realize what a big deal it was because Trump lost his shit over it, and
Yeah,
he's claiming now, well, I wasn't on about it, and it's like, dude, you were begging people to vote for your.
yeah. We saw a ton of ads with Trump. Anyway, so that's big news. I'll talk about that a little bit because I obviously saw a lot of coverage here.
Yeah,
But then Trump shit himself, like really, like
man,
again,
he shits himself all the time.
dude, guys. Yeah. It's weird, and people the
And I
program.
again, it's like I don't follow much. I don't really watch much media or
Yeah,
anything like that, but like actual like news or anything like that. But like if Biden even did like 1/100th of what Trump's done, and I'm not talking about his policy, I'm just talking about like his dementia, his physical, the way he talks and sounds. Like they be calling for Biden to be just like cremated,
yeah,
like literally, like put him to sleep. We're gonna cremate him. Like, like it's
yeah.
like ridiculous. I don't get it. It's like he like
Anyway,
shits his pants and like Oh, it's Trump. It's like Homer in the end of the Grimy episode.
We are all
Oh,
grimy.
Marge, change the channel, and they're all laughing at Grimy's funeral. He's sleeping. I found it kind of strange that they all showed up for Grimy's funeral.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all right.
Oh, that's grimy.
They were there because
The Supreme Court said that California's maps are okay. We're going to talk about that a little bit, and then we're going to move to our pop culture stuff. We're going to talk about Wonder Man. I finally finished Wonder Man. Last episode of Fallout, last episode of season 2, the most recent episode of Knights of the Seven Kingdom, and then the Monarch trailer, and that's it. But the
well,
first
let's talk
thing,
about the most important movie.
Melania.
Melania.
Yeah.
Melania. I heard about it. I mean, like what it's about. I watched someone explain it. It's basically supposed to be like 2 weeks before um the
The second inauguration.
yeah, the second inauguration. And it's like her picking out her dress or something like that.
Yes.
That's like the
Yeah.
whole movie.
Riveting stuff.
The movie is nothing. Do you know they were paying people?
Yes. Craigslist had a bunch of ads. Some guy said he did a TikTok. He
They
made
did
like
9 times,
yeah.
paid
He
$500.
asked them, "Can I keep going?" And they're like, "Yeah, whatever." And he went like all day to all showings of Melania.
I asked him, I left a comment, said, "Do you have brain damage?" Like, seriously. I would imagine I would just be on my phone the entire time.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be
Yeah.
like, there's nobody here. The fucked up thing is, like, first of all, they're like, the news is like lying. They're trying to, like, they're like, it was successful. And I'm like, no, it was not. Like,
Well,
maybe there were theaters bought out for weird churches. Like,
that's what I was gonna
what a
say.
weird existence that these church people have. Like, what are we doing? Oh, we're gonna go see the president's wife. Oh, you mean the fucking former prostitute to the guy who is on the sex offender list, the biggest sex offender list ever? Like,
Yeah.
what a crazy marketing that movie has. Like, no other. Hold on, this movie. If any movie came out where the
Yeah.
the lead was married to a fucking guy who's on the Epstein, all over the Epstein list, and then the director is also all over the Epstein list. That would
Yeah.
fucking kill the movie completely.
It's crazy.
What crazy marketing for this film.
I haven't seen James Franco in a movie in like 10 years, and Melania gets a film.
Yeah, James Franco, I don't even think did like a fucking, I don't even, you know what I mean? I'm not defending anything.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, yeah. Like, there's people whose careers have been completely eradicated. Now, to be fair, Ratner's career was pretty much eradicated, but
Yeah.
like, I think that's like the funniest thing. That's like he's got to be like, I mean, who knows if this guy has any shame or any self-reflection whatsoever? But it's like, dude, you're stupid. First of all, you're a propaganda film that like it's like a nothing movie. They said it's nothing. There's nothing like there's not even the people that saw it from what they said. It is literally nothing.
Yeah.
It is boring. There like a Kardashian episode would be more engaging.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like there's absolutely nothing in this movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
I
like a
don't
series of clips. That's all it is of like. Did you see the her like press tour though? And
know.
one of the clips was her going on like Fox, and they said, "What's your favorite time of day?"
What'd she say?
Like, I mean, it's like is she. I'm sorry, she like mentally impaired. What is your favorite time of day? I like when the sun is out and it shines, but I don't like it when it's too bright. I like it around the time when the sun is set is in the right before it gets over my head.
She's
And I have to wear my hamburger hat for an
yeah.
hour.
I haven't seen any of the clips, Joe. The movie just pisses me off. I think one of the things that a bunch of it pisses me off, but like this is clearly like a vanity project. I worked when one of my first jobs after getting out of college is I worked at a vanity press, and the whole idea was that you would, and it was we were on the level with it, but like you would write letters to like big companies and say, hey, do you want a book written about your CEO or your company or whatever? And then we'd write the book and publish it, and they'd be like, oh, someone wrote a book about me, but it was like you paid to have us write a book about you and assign like a fake author to it.
That's so fucked up.
Well, it was they did pretty big business, you know. I mean, like there's a
No,
lot
I
of
know. It's just like
yeah,
I would
but
rather not have that at all.
right. But then they would, they'd give it out to investors. They'd put it in their headquarters. It'd be a gift and whatever. And this is basically that. Like the White House said, Donald's real mad that no legitimate magazine will put Melania on the cover. We need a movie. And they
You know
put this
why,
piece of
Donald?
shit out.
Because you're her husband.
And
If she was married to a different president, she'd be on the cover. She'd be on the cover. But because she's
probably, yeah,
married to you,
yeah.
because it's you, that's
But
why no one
Melania's
wants to deal with her.
also a piece of human garbage.
You know what? If
She's
she was married to somebody else, listen. I have
But
no
if she were married to someone else, she
insignificant.
wouldn't be a terrible person. She
She would
probably
be
would be.
insignificant. She's insignificant to the whole
Yeah,
thing. And that's why they said like this movie's so stupid because she is insignificant. She does nothing.
yeah,
She like has like I think people are mean to her because I mean I like her funny immigrant voice because I love a Borat voice and
yeah,
then I like a Borat and I like a Triumph insult comic like those type of voices like yeah
yeah,
like it's like it might be Russian it might be like Eastern European
yeah,
and they all and it's just like it's like sound no matter what the person never sounds intelligent.
yeah. It is funny when she swears that she's going to
I
make
like
big trouble
my
for moose and squirrel.
yeah, I
Uh,
like America is my favorite country. I was born in Meat Post. That's the same
me post.
country that I think
Um,
Latka or Cousin Balky was born in.
she
I
does the
live
dance of friendship.
the
That's a good
dance
one.
of joy. The dance of friendship. Yeah. Now we do the dance of joy.
um, yeah. Well,
Oh,
here's
Meat Post was a real country for a while. Then someone's like, it's not real. And I'm like, where did Latka come from? It wasn't Meat Post, obviously.
I think it was me post, wasn't it?
Nah, Meat Post was
Oh,
Perfect
you're thinking of
Strangers.
Taxi. The
Yeah, everybody even said that Perfect Strangers was a ripoff of fucking Latka because it was like the same,
yeah.
this vaguely like made up Eastern European country.
Yeah, where was he from? Taxi, uh Andy Kaufman. I forget. I mean, I obviously I remember I used to watch that show quite a bit. Um
Like the precursor to Cheers.
yeah, basically. Basically. Where is he? Oh, I forgot. Yeah. Reverend Jim. He was great. Uh what was he? He was a regular character, wasn't he? Danny DeVito, Mary Lou Henner, Tony Danza, Christopher Lloyd. Here it is. Locked immigrant from a strange foreign land. Uh, where's he supposed to be from? I don't think they ever say, do they?
Yeah, I thought they say Laka's. They had a name for it. It was Meat. Oh, Laka's country. Yeah, maybe they didn't have a name for that one.
Yeah, Lock
Well, you know what? I
American.
think we're dedicating time to a fictional.
Yeah.
I mean, like everything about that movie is just funny because it's like, everybody's like, oh, that movie cost so much money. I'm like, no, the movie didn't cost shit.
Yeah.
It Amazon paid like ridiculous amount of money to have the distribution rights.
Yeah. And
The movie didn't cost 70 or 40 million dollars to make.
no,
Impossible.
this is the thing that pisses me off is Jeff Bezos bought the Washington Post and is like run that paper into the ground. The Washington Post was a storied
I mean,
newspaper.
are you shocked? An evil billionaire who wants to skirt workers' rights and is just a scuzzball all through and through.
They
Buys
they
one of the premier, probably the, I would say probably the most premier newspaper of the country, Washington
yeah,
Post, right?
yeah.
Hold that very high
The
regard, higher
Post
than New
and
York Times,
the
right?
Times. I would say the historically, yeah. I mean, like the Post took down Nixon. They did. Um, and Bezos today laid off like 30% of the reporters at the Washington Post. Was, he could have, for the cost of the Melania movie, he could have funded the Post for years, those reporters for years,
Oh yeah, no, I mean
years,
that's like the joke is like they knew they weren't going to make any money from that. That movie was a bribe to
Yeah,
get the president, Trump. We'll just say Trump. I don't want to call him the president. And I mean that's all these companies do. And I love that like, what was it? Trump's going to sue the IRS. It's like,
yeah,
what the fuck? Can we just like go away, you fucking piece of shit? Like at some point, like you're gonna sue the IRS for billions of dollars. Of course, you know there's all these knuckleheads are gonna be like, "Ugh, yeah, do it." It's like you dumb fuck. What do you think? What do you
yeah.
think funds the country?
Do you think the IRS has that in like a savings account or something? No, it's like the general fund of the United States.
Right,
You're not
he's
gonna like,
literally robbing the country.
mm,
Even if he gets $10 million settlement or whatever it is he thinks he's gonna do, that's money
it's,
that's not gonna be allocated to your tax. He stole your tax dollars. He
yeah.
is literally stealing your tax dollars.
Mm.
And his reasons, what's his reasons for? Oh, because they asked for his tax records. The
Ah,
fuck out of here! I'm so sick of this nonsense. Go away. That's what the Melania. Like I said, the Melania thing's like whatever. It's funny. She's
it's fun.
inconsequential. She's the least, the most inconsequential first lady we ever had, ever. She
Yeah.
doesn't do shit. The only notable thing she did was show up at that child prison wearing a jacket that said "I don't care to you" or something, and it was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck put that on you?
Yeah. Yeah. Someone at least should have read it to her, and explained what the words meant and
Oh, I'm
stuff.
sure that was all designed. These people are sick fucks. They're all like Stephen Miller and all these people. I mean, you just got like these evil trolls. It's like they they literally want to like torture people. Like there are people who are like, yeah, he's great. Like there were people who were had
Yeah, yeah.
there was
Yeah.
like this one picture of these like middle-aged women all dressed up like Melania for the to go to the
I
movie.
saw that, I think.
Yeah, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
with in the white and black dress or something.
yeah,
Oh,
it's
so
like
weird.
it's bizarre. It is like another planet. Like I really would love to know, like these for many people, these past 2 decades with Trump's involved in our politics
Yeah.
has been hell, but not for
Oh
these
yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Did
Well,
you see that skit in SNL where the woman, the mom, it's like these kids,
yes.
the mom, and the
Yeah.
mom's like, I'm starting to realize maybe Trump, but she's such like a narcissistic like
Yeah.
shit that like
She,
even the slightest thing will make her go back to Trump, and it's so
right, yeah, yeah. She doesn't want any, she doesn't want to take any accountability for having supported all this.
yeah,
Now that it's like
and that she'll
so,
easily go right back to
yeah,
him.
yeah,
That's why I say anytime they say this bullshit about MAGA splintering or people who do this, blah blah blah. It's like they're not gonna abandon him.
yeah. Well, the thing is, even if they do, like,
They're gonna vote for the next piece of
I was
shit
gonna
they
say,
throw up.
anybody who voted for Trump on that third time, they're not, they'll never be a reliable ally.
No.
They may vote for your preferred candidate next cycle. I mean, they may, who knows, but they've already demonstrated that they will just as easily go and vote for, a rabid dog or something, uh, the next time. So they're, it's not, it's not worth reaching out to them. I mean, you're barking up the wrong tree if you think that's gonna work. So
Yeah. No, I mean, okay, first time you voted for him. And you realized it and you stopped voting for him. Okay, I'll forgive
sure.
you. I still think you're an idiot. All right, you voted for him a second time, but you realized after his reaction of the January
Right.
6th, and then you, okay, fine.
Yeah.
I still think you're an idiot, but
It's the third time though that's the
it's the
killer.
third time. You knew all this already. You knew all of it,
Yeah.
and you were like, I don't even care. Like, it's not all that bullshit about eggs and gas and everything. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. That's not a
Yeah.
reason. I don't even believe the bullshit about like, oh, it's these podcast bros that got Trump elected. No. No, they didn't. No. I mean, did they help? Yeah, I'm sure they helped, but
Yeah, they may
no.
have helped on the margins or whatever, but this is mostly Trump was elected by
You're giving Joe Rogan way too much power
yeah.
by saying that he got elected.
Mm.
That's that's not true. I do love though, one of my favorite things is all these, not all of them, like Joe Rogan's a piece of shit. Um, that Theo Von guy's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
It's that one guy who's trying to like cover for himself, Andrew Schultz, I think his name is.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
he's like, I didn't vote for this. It's like, dude,
You did.
you knew what you were doing.
Yeah.
You knew he was a piece of shit. Like, get the fuck out of here. You're
Mm.
trying to save face. You made your bed. Now fucking live with it. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Like, really, really own up to it then. Don't try to pull some middle ground bullshit. Just say, I'd rather he came out and just said, listen, you know what? My manager said it would be a good idea. I would get on Kill Tony. I would be on
Right.
this.
Yeah.
On this. I would get this. And now it's not working in your favor because he's a fucking evil fascist and no one likes him. Like, but hey, you know what? He wants to
Mm.
get rid of the elect. I know we're going to talk about the Epstein list thing, but this leads right into this perfectly.
Yeah.
Trump was joking about getting rid of elections. He's
Yeah.
joking. He wants to send people down and they could do the counting,
He wants to
like
nationalize
Putin style.
elections. They were talking about sending ICE in to monitor elections.
Oh yeah, that's
Um,
great.
Mike Johnson, the Speaker of the House, was talking about it today, how it's something that they should look at, you
Yeah,
know?
but well, of course he wants that.
Mm,
He'll lose his power.
yeah. Um,
I
that,
get all
yeah.
that good. No, I was gonna make a good gay joke with him,
Yeah.
but I want to be a top, not a bottom.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, look, I don't, so much has happened that I never would have thought would have happened, you know?
Believe all this. I knew the second time around he was gonna be an absolute monster. I
Yeah,
expected
but
all this,
like,
but not. I mean, but seeing it happen is
I was
not.
gonna say, did you expect him to have like
Look at all the
literally like an
violence and shit that
army
happened
and
under his first term. I mean,
mm,
most of that violence, and I mean, there was a lot of like these like mass shootings that happened, and
yeah.
there was these like
I think towards the end of his first term, he was getting real bad. Like that's when he had the National Guard
the George
attack.
Floyd protests and
Yeah,
COVID is yeah, that's when yeah, like in DC when he holding up that Bible, but he was holding it
yeah.
upside down. And then
And
like
they
yeah,
had
like
helicopters
yeah,
um and then when they weren't having troops kill people themselves, they would like elevate people like Kyle Rittenhouse, like regular people that would kill civilians. It was just disgusting. And
sweet
um
innocent hoglet,
yeah.
Kyle Hittenrog.
Ugh.
Did you see that I don't know if we talked about it, but I did that drawing of him recently. You
Yeah.
saw that, right? But did you see that weird page that like did some AI and made him like a little boy again?
No, no.
You didn't see that post I
I
posted on
don't.
Instagram?
Oh, that one. Yeah.
It was so weird. It was like this weird site, like it fixes like right wing, like art that attacks right wingers.
Yeah.
It's like completely brain fried. One of them was like MAGA accepting all these diverse people, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding? That is literally the antithesis of what MAGA is
Yeah.
about. Why would they? They don't support anyone. They fucking hate everyone. What are you talking about?
So weird.
It's very weird. Um,
Um. Well, I was gonna say that the all of this kind of is just a big there's all this going on, but the Epstein list stuff still keeps coming out. Um, you see, Bill and Hillary Clinton are going to testify about that.
I don't know why they are.
I have no idea why they would agree to do
Like,
this.
why are you agree? Like, hold on real quick. Yeah, before we
Yeah,
get into that, you see Nick Shirley, like, I'm in California. Like he showed up to California or something. Like he's gonna uncover something.
I
And
saw him in like Maryland or something, and he got run the fuck out of there. I want to say it was in Baltimore or something. People recognized him and chased him out of the building.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
What a
What was he
jackass.
do? he was trying to do.
He's trying to do some bullshit in California now. Like, I'm gonna find all the pizza places in
Yeah,
Albuquerque.
he's good.
That guy,
Basically, yeah,
that guy's like
yeah,
joking. I think
yeah,
the thing about Nick Shirley that makes him the worst is that like he's so arrogant. He is like
yeah,
you can tell he's this little rich kid who's been given everything in life and like it's
yeah,
probably horrible. And he's just like thinks that he's like I got rid of Tim Walz. It's like no, you didn't, dude.
yeah,
But you are partially responsible for those people who died in Minnesota that were killed by
yeah. He's part
cops.
of the puzzle, but yeah. Well,
He's if it wasn't him, they'd have some other
right,
shit.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
not anything. Like
Not
he's not
unique or original.
what? There's nothing there. It's just
Right.
you, dude. You're just like you're literally just playing a role. Like they will replace you in like that. They have like six other chuds that will take your place. They
Mm.
all have broccoli hairs. Six broccoli hairs waiting to take your place. Cupcake
Yeah.
and broccoli head, muffin heads.
Mm.
A couple of muffin heads and broccoli heads. They're ready to. And the minute you're gone,
New one pops up.
they just yeah, and it'll be a variation of you. It might be like an inch taller and shorter. Hair color might be a little different.
Right.
Person,
Same thing.
different kind of weird voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
hope anytime he shows up for something, he just gets run the fuck out.
Yeah.
Like, make him fucking scared. Make him never. Because he's bullshit. He is complete bullshit. And he's responsible for getting those people killed.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. But again, this is all distraction. Everything. Trump will literally end the planet to distract from the Epstein list.
I saw this thing today. It said Trump was mentioned in the Epstein files like 38,000 times, and
Yeah.
the DOJ keeps scrubbing documents. They'll like retract documents like that they've previously released. Um, I don't. Yeah, I don't. That's the thing is like Jim Jordan was subpoenaed, never showed. Like all these people subpoenaed by Congress never showed. Why fucking Bill and Hill? Why are they showing up? I don't understand that at
I
all.
don't
But
get it. Go away. Disappear. Go to an island. Not that one.
unless
Different island.
their plan is to, I don't know what their
What
plan
do
is.
they
I
think they're
guess
going to accomplish?
I
Like,
don't know.
no one's going to, like, I guess the
It's
thing is that he's never been on the island, supposedly. Bill.
who?
Supposedly Bill Clinton's never been on the island.
Oh,
Supposedly.
right.
And if you, I don't know, I don't even give a fuck. I just don't think, like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
Why are you bringing attention? They link you and the Democratic Party are like this, that everyone links you to the Democratic Party. And if you go out there, you could hurt the midterms.
yeah. I don't know. I'll wait and see what happens with
I don't know
that.
why it would. It's fucking it's February. There's a long time, but I just think the Democratic Party needs to distance themselves from them, depending on how it goes down.
Yeah,
It's like when Hillary did that thing. Remember when she was running for president? She sat with Congress for like
yeah,
nine.
for like 8 hours or something. Yeah,
Yeah, and she like whipped their ass, but it was like, yeah, but bitch, you lost by showing up.
yeah. That's the thing. It's that
Yeah, that's the
you.
difference between Trump. Yeah, Trump would never do that, and he's a coward and a piece of shit. But he's also smart in that he doesn't go.
He doesn't. Yeah,
Because
doesn't.
by not going, you basically don't admit to it. By
Yeah,
you going there, you acknowledge that
you
there
make
is.
yourself a spectacle. It's the no win. No, there's a no win. It's a no win situation, but you're better off not going.
You could, and if someone asks you, you could just say, "This is a joke. This isn't. Why would I need to? This is all made up. This is years of of this people trying to find things on me that are all bullshit." Like,
Yeah,
no, there's definitely some sexism involved. Like, they're like, "Oh, she had to prove herself or something." And Trump doesn't have to prove anything because he's a white male.
yeah,
And there's a lot of truth to that. Like, I'm not being
yeah,
woke here. This is just a fucking fact. This is a fact. If you can't see that certain people are held at a different regard from other people, you're probably a like a rich white male. I mean, who's been handed everything in life. Like, I'm sorry, that is a fact. There's people who don't have to prove themselves at all, and they're never expected to.
yeah.
Then there's people who have to. I, so yeah, if she didn't go, I'm sure they would hound the shit out of her. But
Right.
if you have the right people talking and stuff, and just say like, this is a waste of time. These charges were a joke. I don't know, but Trump gets away with it. So I don't know. Maybe it's easy to say not to do it because Trump doesn't do it, but Trump gets away with it. You're not
Yeah,
getting.
it's a different thing. The press will always,
But I don't know why they need to be involved with this.
yeah, yeah. I
Like,
think it's a mistake.
I mean, I don't know what's gonna come out of it. And Bill Clinton's old as shit. Like
Yeah,
he doesn't sound like he. I mean, he spoke to the Democratic convention. He said he's like, I don't know how many more I have left in me in this. Like,
yeah,
might been his last one. I mean, the dude outlived. He's not that old, but like he's. I guess his family does not have a.
right.
His dad died pretty
Longevity. Yeah,
young, and like he had a heart surgery like 2 decades ago, which
yep.
probably kept him alive, but it doesn't guarantee that you're gonna live to like 100.
I saw him speak when Hillary was running. He went to this little place down in Fort Myers where I lived, and even at the time, this was years ago, I was like, you could tell he was older. You know, Clinton was president a long time ago.
I
I think I
know.
was living in like, yeah,
1993 was when his term started. That's over 30 years ago.
yeah. I mean, that was yes.
There's
So
full
yeah,
grown adults who have kids and jobs and been adults for years who were not alive when
right.
Clinton became president. Then they probably were alive when he was towards the end of his presidency, but not when he was elected.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
They
it's
have
like
no.
when I was born, Jimmy Carter was president. I don't remember his presidency too much because I by the time he was done, I was three.
Yeah, yeah. It is crazy. I mean, like you don't think of it, but like a lot of this is like
Everybody talks
ancient
bad about
history.
everybody talks about how bad and evil Reagan was, but when I was a kid, I just thought he was a sweet old man like jelly beans.
Right?
Yeah, well, I'm the president. Well,
Yeah.
I thought he was like a nice, sweet old man who, no, he's a horrible monster.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, I
what the
was
fuck did I know?
when I
I was
was
like six.
when I was born, Nixon was president.
You
I
ever
mean,
seen
like
that
that's
stupid meme that's going around where it's like people at a job and they're asking people how old they are, and they're like, "What year were you born?" 2002, and then what year were you born? 19, and they stop, and then all of a sudden they put them like in a caveman outfit with like dinosaurs in the background. So anyone born before 19, I'm just like,
yeah,
"Fuck you."
yeah. Well, anyway, that's yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Um, well, what do we got? We talked about the Epstein list.
I mean, we
Trump's
didn't really talk about how fucking insane the list is. All the stuff that's come out, and wasn't the joke is that they didn't mean for this to get out or something. But so this was a distraction from what was going on in Minneapolis.
yeah,
This this is like more damn than ever. There's a couple of funny things that come out of it though. None of it's funny, but this one is
yeah, yeah.
Elon Musk begging to be at the BLM.
Right.
Like no one wanted this guy around. He's like, I have lots of jokes. I can. He wanted to go, and this was after they said this was after, because I guess around 2000. What year did he first get convicted? Epstein. It was like 12 or 14.
I don't remember. That sounds right, but I have no idea to be
Yeah, it was
honest.
around 2000. It was like around that time, and these emails are after that. So already knowing that this man's like already been caught as like a fucking
Yeah.
sex essay or whatever. Let's see. Woody Allen was involved. A
Yep.
shocker. One of the grosser ones, Bill Gates. And one
Yeah.
of the emails basically says like, I need to get my wife. I need to be able to sneak her in a antibiotic or something to get
Right.
rid of
Yeah.
whatever he got, gonorrhea or something.
Yeah.
So
That's crazy. Bill Gates's wife, who divorced him, turned out to be like one of the most like generous philanthropists of our time. You know, she's given away so much money and smart too, like smartly given, not like
well, supposedly that the Epstein shit is like the thing that was like the camp where they go the strap broke a camel's back.
yeah, I could see it. I mean,
Like supposedly
uh
she was there. She was like,
I I saw a clip on TikTok where an interviewer was talking to Melinda. She uses her maiden name now, but it was Melinda Gates. And they're like, I have to ask, Bill, your former husband, was on the, and I'm like, what the fuck do you mean you have to ask? This is what does she have to answer for anything? She divorced him a long time ago, and she's been like an exemplary person. What is she answering for Bill Gates for?
All I know is that Bill Gates fucked with the schools in New York years ago and made my dad's job pretty hard for a while. They did all this kind of dumb shit. It's like, what the fuck do you know about education, Bill?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, you're a billionaire, so that's why.
Yeah, they know everything.
She was involved with that too. She was heavily involved with that. She was. She
Yeah,
was
could
heavily
be, could
involved.
be.
Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah,
But
whatever.
what else is there? There's some other sick shit. Woody Allen, of course, is involved. Shocker. What was
Yeah.
that thing? Someone had that great tweet. He never cheated on his daughter.
Yeah, right. I don't believe he's the kind of guy that would cheat on his daughter.
It's like, what? That took me a second. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, that was funny.
Oh, wait, what?
No.
There's a couple other ones. I mean, again, like, I don't know what's gonna come out of this. Probably nothing. Nothing.
I doubt. Look, if it hasn't happened yet, it hasn't happened. I think the big thing is the enormity of the list makes it unlikely that anything was going to happen. Like,
well, we could just say, like, I could fucking just say flat out though, hey, Donald Trump, you're a fucking pedophile.
yeah. I mean, like,
there. Deny so much shit about can. Oh man, I would love to see that the press poll. Someone's got to do it. They got to kamikaze themselves. And
right? Yeah.
And
take one
that
for the
Karen
team.
Levitt fucking little shit, that little Christian girl, and ask her, fucking Missy Piggy looking motherfucker, ask her Amy Schumer look alike bitch.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, well, how come the president's a pedophile?
Right.
And then you just say, you know what? I'll see myself out. Bye.
Yeah. I don't know.
How is the president not a pedophile? That's how you ask the question.
Right. Yeah.
Can you tell us if the president is not a pedophile?
Does the president still deny being a pedophile? Yeah. I mean, not to mention that the law said they had to release and they've only released half the files. So, nothing's going to come of this. Nothing. And honestly,
I want a bunch of shit to come out, but it's not. Nothing. No,
yeah.
Not really. If 1/100th of this happened during the Biden administration, he'd be gone.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Well, this one woman, she said she had like the best thing. She said, you know what, Hunter, they went after him. They tried to find all this stuff about him, but you know what? He went to adult women prostitutes and did crack with them like a cool, like a
normal person.
Yeah, as normal as a drug addict. He's not some creep who.
There, but for the grace of God, go I.
This is where we're at, folks. This is where the moral bar is at now.
Yeah.
We're like sweet innocent crackhead. Hey, you know what? Those Republicans wish they were as cool as him.
Yeah.
He looked. What does he look like? The Marbo Man. It's like,
yeah.
Oh no! Don't release these photos of me where I look cool and I hang out with hot
bitches. Right. You got these Ray-Ban sunglasses on and a cigarette.
Show people I know I have a good time.
Chicks everywhere, drinking a bottle of Jack. I'm like, oh no! Please don't release this.
Don't release this photo that I planned on using in my dating profile.
Right. Please don't release this photo. And where can I get prints?
Yeah, I was. Don't release this photo. That was going to be one of the 4 in my casting photo. What do they call that?
The casting reel. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, the guy looks like fucking Steve McQueen or something.
Yeah, exactly. Remember that he was interviewed by Callahan, that guy, and just like, he does sound like his dad so much. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And it's too bad he got like fucked up. He probably could have had a political career. He doesn't seem like a dummy at all.
Yeah, that family was beset by tragedy. like over and over again. But
Yeah.
it
The
was a
brother
real,
dying years ago. He probably
yeah,
would have been the guy who would have been if he didn't
right.
he would have been like the politician probably.
Yes, yeah. Um,
Bo.
yeah, Bo would have been, and Hunter would have been like
Billy
Billy
Carter.
Carter,
Bill Clinton. What do they call him? Billy Bear? And
Billy Bear, yeah,
Bill Clinton's brother.
yeah.
What was his name?
Um,
Barney Clinton? No, what was his name? I
I
just remember
forget.
he played the mayor in Pumpkinhead too.
Oh God, yeah.
And then he showed up. He has a great scene in that horrible, horrible movie. It's fuck, the guy from Swingers. Uh not not the guy who directs movies. The other guy.
Not Vince Vaughn, John
Vince
Favreau.
Vaughn. It was
Yeah.
Vince Vaughn.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. Vince Vaughn was in a movie, Fred Claus.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, yeah.
God, that movie's awful. And that Christmas movie, but there's a scene where he goes to like a meeting for people who are brothers of famous people. So like Frank Stallone's there.
Oh, that's funny.
But Bill Clinton's brothers there and he gives a speech in the end. It's really funny.
Huh.
It's like the best part of the movie.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, the Epstein list, a lot of stuff came down. I would say that that's probably like another dumb reason though for why would the Hillary and Bill testify? You basically take ownership of it.
Yeah. Mm, makes no
Why are you
sense.
taking the
Yeah.
bullets? Go away, flee. No one cares. Go away, retire, disappear. And they could be like, well, how come you didn't show up? They're like, I don't know, they're summering somewhere, like they're old and rich. Let them go away.
Yeah.
Go away. You're not politically effective anymore. Like all you're gonna do is absorb the brunt. The media has loved shitting on the Clintons for decades.
Yep. Yeah.
The so-called liberal media has loved shitting on the Clintons. And not that they don't deserve it in any way, but also not
Not
on
in
the
this
level
way. Yeah.
that they get when you have someone like Trump who exists. You know, and people are like, "Oh, Trump he gets hate so much."
Oh
No, he
God, you
doesn't.
gotta be fucking
He
kidding
doesn't
me.
get anywhere near what he deserves. If he got that, he wouldn't be fucking president again.
Yeah.
He wouldn't even be able to run the second time if he got the fucking hate that he deserves. Like, get the fuck out of here. This is like bullshit. Everything's been handed to this man. And like everyone's bribing him. That fucking Melania movie, like that no one gives a fuck about. And, like, what a weird thing too. You think he gives a fuck about that? He's just like, whatever makes her happy. I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah.
Before we move on to the next thing though, I've been showing you that you're watching those videos of that guy who says he's like a physical therapist and
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
drop dead. I saw another one. It's really funny. He's like he's months away from dying. He says that he's seen a lot of I guess he's been around a lot of people who are dementia patients and the
Sure.
last months of their lives and how they hold themselves and how they are and he he's
Well, I mean, look, I wouldn't be
hey,
stunned, but
this is where we're
I'm
at now. The first term we're all like, is he gonna get impeached? When's he gonna get arrested?
right.
And now we're at the point where we're just like, are you gonna die? Like, like
Yeah,
when
we'll
are
see.
you gonna leave? When are you gonna leave the mortal coil? Like that is like that's where we're at now. Now it used to because the impeach thing didn't go anywhere.
No,
I will say though, if the Dems win the House, they just fucking impeach him constantly.
again and
Impeach the
every
fuck
day.
out of him.
Yeah.
Every fucking day impeach him. There's
Hmm.
so much shit they can impeach him on. Just Minnesota alone.
Yeah. Yeah.
That fuck it. But again, I think that the one thing they need to fucking do is impeach
Oh,
people in the
Christine.
Chrissy Nome, Tulsi
Yeah.
Gabbard. Um,
I would say so. I would say honestly, like if Bill and Hillary show up for a subpoena, because they want to testify because they wanted to avoid being held in contempt, then if the Democrats win the House, they should be subpoenaing everyone all the time,
yeah,
all the time, and just do it repeatedly. And if they don't show up, send an arrest warrant out for them.
I don't know, man. It depends on who
Mhm.
the leadership is. Hakeem Jeffries is
Yeah,
like
no, he's not.
doesn't
He's
have
not
the
the one.
juice. No,
Yeah,
him and Schumer needs to go too.
yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure.
Schumer, I saw some video of him recently with him, and he's at like something for Israel, and it's just like Wow, the difference between you, how you are when it comes to Israel versus
Yeah.
how you are when it comes to like this country's like I could tell when you're angry.
Yes. Right. No. All right. So I have on here Trump wanting to nationalize elections. I know
Well, we kind of talked about that already,
I
didn't
was going to say we had already really talked about that.
we? Well, I
Um,
guess we could talk about the I know we have ICE leaving but why don't we just
Minnesota.
talk about the because the reason why Trump wants to nationalize elections, one of them is that big win for Democrats in Tarrant County in Texas.
Yeah. This was crazy. The now it's a little weird, but not too weird. So the Republican primary went wonky, and basically neither Republican conceded. So the Democrat won 48%, and the two Republicans split like 52%. And so they had to go to a runoff because no one got above 50%. And the second place Republican dropped out. So it was basically now a Republican versus a Democrat. And the Democrat clobbered her by like 12 points. It was like an ass kicking. And I showed you a photograph of this guy. This guy looks like he's running the register at Whataburger or something. I mean, he just looks like a Texas guy. He's real shape, but he's smart. He's a veteran. He's a union organizer. Um, it's weird to think, but like there's a lot of people that work in the military industry, like
He
those
said he's pretty progressive. He's not some bullshit like
he
Colin,
is.
like what Colin Howard did, that fucking
No,
nonsense.
he is pretty progressive. I wouldn't say he's like social. Look, he's not the one that's like demanding trans rights or anything. That's not him.
Well,
But he's
again,
real.
that a guy running in the state Senate seat in Tarrant County,
Yeah,
that shouldn't be
right.
the biggest issue. Not to say that that shouldn't be an issue, but that shouldn't be an issue.
It shouldn't be an issue. Period.
It
You
should
know, I
never
mean,
be an
like,
issue. The Republicans are the one that made it an issue.
right.
A Democrat, the right way to respond should always be, why are you bullying these people?
Yeah.
This doesn't help. This doesn't help anybody. I'm trying to
Well,
get people's like to better healthcare, better roads. Like, why do you leave these people alone?
that's his whole shtick was we need better jobs, we need better pay, we need it was like real bread and butter issues. But he's real genuine too. He gets out there, he talks to people, he looks like a good guy. And the woman he ran against, just literally her website was just like Trump stuff. Like no
Yeah, and
details, just
oh,
like
and that's so funny because Trump's like claiming, of course, he never takes blame for
right.
anything. Why wasn't on the ballot? And it's like you're all over it, dude.
And the bottom line is it was decent turnout and the Democrat kicked her ass, like beat her bad.
Maybe there's some sex
Um,
involved.
well, they said too, they said, not surprisingly, the Hispanic vote went overwhelmingly for the Democrat. And that hadn't been the case. They'd been
Maybe
gun
that's the
toted.
secret sauce in these red state areas is that like you make sure these motherfuckers are progressive. Don't get this middle of the road
Right.
bullshit. Like, well, I have a different opinion on abortion. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, fuck off. You're in the wrong party.
Right.
Like, we don't need you. Go away. You defeat the purpose. No, if you like progressive, actually progressive, like supposedly someone I was watching this thing. Colin Howard was actually part of the Justice Dems in the beginning,
um,
and then when he ran for Senate, he became more like conservative or something. But
yeah,
supposedly,
that is true. He was like pretty liberal back in the day. I think he just calculated that he needed to moderate to win Texas. That is
yeah.
the bet. The current Democratic primary for Senate to take on Cornyn's old seat or his new seat if he wins was Talrico
Is
and Jasmine.
Corden still running again, or
Cornyn's running again, but he's being primaried by Ken Paxton.
oh, that guy's awful. Ken Paxton
So,
stinks.
but it's a weird thing because it'll either be Cornyn or Paxton, and it will either be Talrico or Crockett. You know, so there's a lot of variables there.
Well, isn't
Um,
Allred one of them, or is he done?
he's done. He's not running for.
He's not running for Senate again. I thought he
I think
was
he's
running again.
running for Congress or something. No, the
That's
Senate primary is he may have actually. I take that back. He may have been in the mix, but it's going to be Talrico or Crockett. Those are the two far leaders.
I don't know. I don't know what to think about it. It doesn't matter. They'll probably go to the Republicans either way, whoever wins.
I saw polling, and they said if it turned out to be Talrico versus Paxton, Talrico would probably win. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I'll believe it when I say it, but
Yeah, I
uh,
think you have Dems have just a really good chance of winning these like very focused like these local elections. They need to like
I do
this is
too.
when state senates back or get more people in power. This is how you build up. I think
Yeah,
the national
yeah.
elections on in Texas are kind of fucked,
I
unfortunately.
think that yeah, they need to start at school board, county
Like,
commissioner,
do school
shit like
board,
that.
state senate, Congress, get as many fucking Congress people in there.
Yeah,
And the Senate, I think Beto was the perfect candidate to go against a PUD like
Bruce. Yeah,
but and he wasn't
came
able to get
close.
it over the line. I mean, he should have, but he didn't. I mean, Ted Cruz is such an unlikable, and I don't think people remember. I don't think you remember either. Like Ted Cruz, like only did that one debate with him. He chickened
Yeah,
out. They were able to use like some weather event or something to get out
yeah,
of the second debate, and then there was never a debate after that. He pulled a Trump. He chickened out.
yeah,
He would have.
yeah,
I think if there was another debate, and because he was Beta was crushing him. Like I think he would have
yeah.
won. I think it would have helped more, but it's like the
Well,
same thing with Trump. Trump did one debate with Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris made him look like a fucking old idiot, and then he never debated her again.
yeah.
And of course,
Well,
that should have been every Democrat could be like, "What are you, chicken?" Like that should have been number one.
yeah.
Like the like call him out. It's like the same
Mm.
thing. Like that's why I say, yeah, it's easy said and done. Like, oh, if he gets some, like, if he gets has to partake in something like what Hillary Clinton did,
Right.
why does he get off the hook on it? No, call him out on it. What are you afraid? What are you hiding? What are you afraid to hide?
Mm.
Bullshit. Um, well, that's the reason why Trump lost his shit and now wants to nationalize the elections. Because if a fucking Dem won a very red, I mean, it's a red area, right? I mean, this isn't
It's
like
so red. It's like one of the reddest areas in the country. It's unbelievable. Like,
Paxton is such a gross person. I don't know.
yeah.
Like maybe there could be a chance where Dem could beat. He's so gross. Like
Well, he's
Cornyn's like kind
also
of normal looking. Like Paxton just looks like a fucking creep. I mean, it's not
he
his eyes.
also alienated a ton of Republicans.
What
Like
did he do?
he's the one that they impeached him, and Republicans impeached him, and then they couldn't get it over the finish line, and then he started going after the Republicans that impeached him. You know, uh, it that could be one of the ones where like, are those Republicans going to show up and vote for a Democrat? Probably not, but they might not show up and vote for a Republican. You know,
Yeah, I don't know.
so
We'll see. I mean,
hmm,
he probably just won't win the primary.
we'll see. Yeah, that's my guess is that Cornyn will beat Paxton, but we'll see. We'll see. See you soon. All right. So, what do we got next? We got this. Do you want the SCOTUS California map?
Sure. Yeah.
Well, Texas redistricted and picked up 5 seats for themselves, or so they think. You know, I don't know that it's going to turn out that way. And then California redistrict, and immediately the Republican Party sued California for redistricting. And the Supreme Court today said they weren't going to take the case, meaning that the California redistricting stands. Um, I think that's obviously real good. A more interesting one is the one in Virginia. Virginia, when the Democrats took over a couple of weeks ago, redistricted to it's right now, I think it's 6-5 in favor of the Democrats. They are going to try to make it 10-1. Basically get rid of the Republicans in Virginia. And a lower court judge put that on hold. I hope they appeal and get to keep theirs, because then that redistricting might shift to the Democrats' favor. It's remarkable, but true.
What happened to the California one?
That the Republicans sued to stop it, and the Supreme Court today said they weren't going to hear the case. So it worked. That's the new map in California.
Oh, so it did go into effect,
Yeah.
but Texas wouldn't allow it.
Texas went into effect too. Texas, the Republicans in California sued California to stop it, and they
Right.
lost. Yeah,
But the Texas one though, what happened to that one?
that went through. It's our new map. The weird thing though is they drew that map assuming that their gains with Hispanics would stay, and that is looking not to be the case. Go figure.
Well, I don't know. Maybe not being Nazi monsters all the
Yeah,
fucking time.
right.
It's like you got to give people a fucking reason to vote for you. You can't just be a Nazi monster all the fucking time.
Well, that's the thing is I don't know what they thought would happen because I think there was appetite in, like, I'm not putting myself out there as like an expert on the Latino community, but apparently there was at least some appetite in the Latino community for going after people that got here the wrong way, you know, because Trump did real well with the Latino vote. Um, I think some recently assimilated immigrants were like, well, we don't want, you know, gang member make gang members come over here because then that'll put my accomplishments in a bad light, you know. But I don't think that they realized that Trump is going to just like round up people and profile them and detain. It's turned out to be a mess. I can't imagine the Republicans keep the gains they made with Latinos. I can't imagine it. So
I mean, again, Latinos are not a monolith,
yeah,
just
yeah,
other
and that yeah,
people, but as a but again, it's all margins. 2%, 1%. It's enough to make a difference. It's like the joke was
yeah,
like Trump's like, I had the most black people vote for me. And it's like, what, like 1%?
19%. No,
Like,
I think he got up to like 18%.
I
So
mean, that makes a difference.
a big one,
That
yeah.
makes a difference. But I would hope that he lost all that or
Yeah.
lost at least 5% of that gain. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that he'll lose that because I mean, I know there's people who don't pay attention to shit and they live in a bubble, but like, I don't know. I will say the Somali thing is so fucking racist. He's so out
Oh yeah.
racist. He
So out
he
there.
just says it constantly. Like, dude, just say the N-word already, buddy. Like, just
Yeah.
like you're saying everything you want to say. Just say it, dude. Like, we know what you're doing. Like, and it's so gross.
Yeah,
It's
for
like
sure.
naked. It's completely. It's like it
It's
sounds
raw.
like
Yeah.
when he talks about stuff. It sounds like we're watching like that Nazi rally in Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
The late
Yeah.
like the 30s or whatever, the
Mhm.
American Nazis. Like, you see all those
Yeah.
people losing their shit? Because Tim Waltz said compared like Minnesota, something that was going on to like Anne Frank.
Yeah.
And it's
I
like, yeah, he's right. He's
yeah.
100% right. Like, I always love these. Like, I saw this one woman who claims she's Jewish and she was going off about it. Like, you can't compare this to this. I'm like, are you dumb? Like, the Nazis weren't the Nazis. Like,
Yeah,
they
they
didn't
didn't
show up
start.
and had
Yeah.
camps and Anne
No, they
Frank
worked their way up to that. Yeah.
they had to, and we're not in the 20s now. Now we're in the 30s. We're entering the third Germany in the 30s. If we keep going, we're
Hmm.
entering that Hitler invading Poland era. And we already
Yeah.
kind of had that already. Trump invaded fucking Venezuela, threatened to
Yeah.
invade Greenland. I don't
Mhm.
know. I think though that this administration is too stupid to in there. Like, oh, we're gonna do this. We're gonna send ice to this state. We're gonna do that. Like, oh, what they said they're bringing ice to the Olympics.
Yeah. Yeah.
Isn't
I
that
think that's
not
just
even in
a
the country?
yeah. I think that's just a bonus to ICE. Look, we're going to send a few of your leaders to the Winter Olympics.
Where is that? Which country is it in?
Italy.
Pop culture things to talk about. Well, I actually five. I did watch the new Muppet Show.
Oh, I want to see. Yeah, I had that queued up. I did not get to it, but
It was
I
all
will
right.
watch that. Was it okay?
All right. It was
Yeah,
cute. I mean, it was
that's what
kind
I'm
of
thinking.
Sabrina Carpenter. You see, you were making jokes saying that Sabrina Carpenter kind of reminds you of Miss Piggy.
in the ads they kind of make them look alike. I think
Well, it's
Sabrina
on purpose.
Carpenter's,
They make a
yeah,
joke about it, and
that's what my
Miss
theory
Piggy threatens
was.
to sue her.
I think Sabrina
Copyright
Carpenter.
infringement. It looks good, but at the same time, it looks weird. I don't know. Like the beginning's kind of similar. But like you remember those creepy Muppets that come out in the
Yeah.
tuxedos? They didn't come out of the TV and grab me like they did when I was 5.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot scary when I was 5 when those things came out. No, they changed it up a bit, but you remember that they're like,
Yeah.
and they're like
Yeah. It's
touching
time
in
to get things on.
tuxedos, and they could just come
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
grab you. It's the most frightening fucking shit on the planet. Like those
Well, I
free
look.
range Muppets are my sleep paralysis demon. I don't know
I
if they even
found
help it.
them to be a gentle delight compared to the horrors I was raised on of Moominshans, which,
Oh, those things with the hands? Isn't
yeah.
that all? Wasn't that also? No, that was in the Muppet Show, wasn't it?
Now, Moominshans was like, that wasn't, they may have like featured in the Muppet Show. They were like avant-garde puppets that were like,
Didn't they?
you,
They did something like that with Labyrinth too, when she's falling and all the hands are grabbing
that
her.
could have been, yeah,
That actually, Henson was trying to show you what was going on in Epstein Island with the
in
15,
hell.
14-year-old girl, a bunch of
The,
adult hands grabbing her.
the Eldritch Muppets. Um,
Um,
all right, let's talk about Monarch first. Do you want to talk about Monarch first?
sure. Monarch is a villain in Venture Brothers, the arch nemesis to Dr. Venture.
No, we're talking about Monarch season 2. It's the Godzilla
Oh,
big,
that.
yes.
It looks good. I'm curious though if like they're just showing you all the good effects in the trailer.
Yeah, I am too.
It's just gonna be like people talking in like one room, and then they'll
Yep.
just have like one like shot of King Kong roaring, and it's kind of like how the that's how Land of the Lost was when I was a kid. Like it just be them walking around like Chaka, what's wrong?
Right. Yeah, that
Ah,
recycled shot of
and then
Alice.
and then there'd be like a slee stack, but then like they'd turn their head and there'd be like a shitty stop motion like brontosaurus just like
Yeah.
chewing grass.
Right.
That was like my that I loved when I was a kid. I'm like, oh, that looks fucking
Oh,
amazing.
Land of the Lost was amazing.
I
And
was like,
honestly, the
shit.
scripts and shit, the plotting was really good too. Um, Seriously, it
Yeah,
was like it was a crazy, they had like real deep lore. They had those little obelisks that would change the weather and
it was a little
uh
much for me, my brain,
yeah.
my 4-year-old brain. I just wanted to see the dinosaurs chew the grass and
Yeah.
roar.
Well, Monarch looks good. There's a mysterious Titan X in this, which is apparently like a threat to everything, you
Kurt
know.
Russell is back. I thought his
Yeah.
character died.
He's back, but he plays Godzuki in this new
He says that
see,
though. He's like, they didn't do anything to him.
no, he just says,
He's
"Hey,
just
I'm
like, I am
Godzuki."
Godzuki now. And they're like, what do you mean? He's like, just roll with it. Please
Right,
give this to
right.
me. This is all I'm asking
There's
for.
a shot of Godzilla like meandering, and Kurt Russell's like, kind of comically chasing after him,
Yeah, he's
trying to
like, I'm
keep up. And
Godzuki. And they're like, I think
yeah, little
he's
puffs
lost
of
his
smoke coming out of his mouth.
he lost his
Uh,
mind. Like there's no special effect. He's crazy now. They're like, put up in
no,
the cell. He had a stroke. Now he's Godzuki.
yeah. Uh, look, season 2
They
looks great.
should not have ruined that in the trailer. They should not have ruined that he was alive. I think that was stupid. They didn't need to
Yeah,
have Kurt Russell be in the trailer, like because he saw Wyatt Russell, who plays the younger version of him, his son.
yeah, yeah.
Like that's fine because then you can see establish his flashbacks, which the
Right.
show has already shown, and you have all the shots of gods of King Kong and these other
Yep.
titans in it. Kurt Russell should have been a surprise. Like I feel like
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree.
unless he shows up immediately in the first episode, then fine. But if he was supposed to be like this mid-season surprise, well, you just fucking ruined it in your trailer
Right. Right.
because he died. I thought it looked like he died. He looked like he
Yeah.
sacrificed himself.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
there was like no way he was going to survive that. Like whatever, I forgot what it like he had to go do some mechanism on the outside or whatever during
Yeah.
the
It was like, yeah.
like
I
that 75-year-old man would totally survive that.
I think this
They were made of stronger grit back then.
I think it looks good. But I will say I thought that about the first season of Monarch, which was fine,
This
but it
looks more
looked,
intense.
yes.
This
I'm hoping that's
This
the case.
this looks like way more intense. Like Monarch was good. I mean, we got like that one cool Godzilla fight in the end. It was like
Yep.
minimal. It was like it's like you're watching a TV show, buddy. Like it looked good.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what to expect this season. Because last
We'll
season
see.
was
When does it
very
come
like
out?
it's end of the month,
All
February like
right. Good.
February 27th or something.
Good.
It's
Good.
on Apple, so me, you will watch, it, maybe like a handful of other people.
Yes.
Did
Yeah.
you
I.
see that show got renewed?
Which
The
one?
John Hamm show that was on Apple. I watched it. It was
Oh
pretty good.
yeah. I never
What was
saw
it
that.
called? Friends and Neighbors or something? It's got Amanda Peet.
Yeah.
I watched it. It was okay. It's like about like this guy, he gets screwed at work and they live in this rich area. He's divorced. Uh, and he has to find ways to make money. So what he does is he robs his neighbors and then sells it
Yeah.
to like
Right.
pawn shops and shit. And then he gets more. It's actually, I mean, it's a good show, but honestly, the only people think the only reason why it got renewed was because there's a meme of him that has blown up. The one with him in the
Yeah.
club where he's just like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then like the Trump administration used that for Robert Kennedy to sell milk. Ugh. Yeah, your friend's a neighbor. You never saw it?
No. No.
It's worth. I think it's. You should watch it. It's pretty good.
I might give it a
has
shot,
good
especially
taste.
if there's a new season coming out.
Yeah, I mean,
Um.
who knows when it won't. But I would say check it out. I mean, I enjoyed it. It wasn't like it's not like the best thing you'll ever watch, but it's good.
Yeah.
And it's an engaging story and stuff like that. It's just I just think it's funny that there's probably like a 90% chance that show got renewed just because of that meme.
Yeah. Yeah. It could
They're
be.
like,
It
shit.
could be.
They're gonna try to find like how do we do that? It's like, dude, that's not how memes work. Like somebody took that scene and you're not gonna you can't create that. That has
Right.
to happen.
Organically. Yeah. Huh.
It's like constantly in the second season, it's just scenes where John Hamm just like does things and they're just like, please meme me, make me meme. Yeah, I don't know. Monarch looks cool though. I'm curious about when do you know when that other show comes back?
Which one?
The yeah, which one, right? The space one. What's it called? For all
Oh,
mankind.
For All Mankind. No. Last I heard it was gonna maybe be May. Let me see here.
Isn't there is that other show coming out or did that ever not even get made? The one about that was supposed to be about the Russians?
That is being made. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. For All Mankind.
I mean, they released an image came out with
March. Now they're saying March 27th.
oh,
Yeah.
cool.
All right, yeah, and this was just announced 2 days ago. Apple doubles down on sci-fi with captivating 2026 announcement. Um, all right, so yeah, Monarch is coming out. For All Mankind, season 5 begins March 27th. Um, that'll be real good. Sugar, which I liked, comes out in June. And then
Yeah, that one was like whatever. I mean, I know you like I thought it was
look,
like
I that was not an amazing show by any stretch. I liked it a lot. I
I'm
just
just
happened to
curious what the
like it.
second season will be about. I don't know.
Yeah.
Very,
Um,
it was not what I expected, and it was like it didn't, it felt tacked on.
it did. It was a hat on a hat show because the
Like
noir show was great.
when you were telling me there was like this huge twist, I was thinking like, okay, he's either dead. This is like he's in a
I thought he was an
spaceship.
AI.
Yeah.
I swore he was an AI until he wasn't,
And then it's like, no, he's like this alien. Then the show just completely changed, and I was like, the fuck was I watching?
Yeah. Yeah, it is an odd show and not like that show we watched, the movie The Great Wave. Was that what it was called? The Great Wave? The Great Flood. Uh where it twisted. Remember the
That
one? It was
movie from
yeah,
Korea.
yeah.
Yeah.
That had twists, but it seemed like those were all pretty logical twists. Like they changed the movie dramatically, but it was still
It made sense for the movie.
yes, it made sense for the movie.
This noir show made no sense for it to be this
Right.
all of a sudden it's this like
He's
alien
a
race.
space alien.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's like what? There was nothing in the show that's why I said like if it was like the show would be like, oh, it's a noir, but like if you find out he's dead or he's a program trying to
Right.
solve his own murder, or he's a criminal that they're using to solve a murder,
Yeah.
and this is how he get like he's in prison. I don't know, something that would make sense. Yeah, yeah.
All right. All right. What do you want to do next? Wonder Man, Fallout, or Knights? Night.
What about Nights?
Yeah. It was real fun. It was real good.
Yeah, it was a great episode. They gave the big reveal already, the thing that we all kind of fucking saw coming, but
I was a little surprised, but I'm glad it came when it did.
I love the little kid's voice.
Yeah.
His voice is awesome.
He's
Uh,
great.
well, yeah, because in the end, like, well, he punched the guy with the what the fuck are they called again?
I can never pronounce their name right.
Targaryens.
Targaryen. Yes.
So the older brother we were introduced to is an asshole.
Yep.
He did the jousting and he started riot because he fucking did something which would probably be considered illegal, I guess.
Yeah, like a
Threw
illegal
his
move or
sword
something.
into the horse.
Yeah.
And then the horse landed on the guy, and I think the guy got stabbed
Yeah.
too. That was
Yeah.
awful. He's like, ah, it was awful. And then it just led to everybody beating everybody up.
Yep.
And then the best was he gets a rock thrown at him, but the
Yeah.
rock made the helmet fall on him. So it's a really good show. I do like the little flashbacks with the
Yep.
knights. Like I like when Egg he's like because he's up early and he's with the horse or whatever, and
Yeah.
the older knight with one eye sees it, but they show
Yeah.
his eye,
Yeah, that was
and it's just
gross.
like quick cuts. I just think that's like
Yeah. Yeah,
might
it's
be
not
one,
like a 10-minute digression or
and we
anything. It's
didn't
a
get like a 10-foot schlong in this episode, which
it's
if
yeah,
you're,
far fewer
you're
dicks in this one.
huge cock lovers, this is not your episode, okay?
Um it is a great show. I
You
like that
size
it's
queens out there, this is not your episode.
I like that it was I like that look, the show is rough. Obviously, there's like big schlongs in it and
Just one
profanity and some
episode, but it was
gross
enough to fill up the whole season.
right. But it's not like family friendly, but it's like a gentle show.
I know that's what I think was stupid about them having that scene with the dick, because it's like this couldn't be the PG-13
Yeah.
kind of
No,
film.
no,
I mean,
no,
I
no.
get it.
Coulda.
That's not the show. The show has always been rated R.
Yeah.
It's always been that way.
Well,
It
Game
just
of
feels
Thrones,
lighthearted with this like guy, this little kid, and it's like
well, because this Duncan is like unabashedly a good guy.
he's like naive too. He's kind of like a
Yeah.
kid in a way. He's a big kid.
But he's like a nice guy. He's a genuinely nice guy. And there are no other characters in all of Westeros like that.
No,
Like you could say, you know, all of them were flawed or a little mean or a little
like
whatever.
when he threatened that he was gonna beat up Egg or something.
Yeah.
He wasn't going to.
Right.
But Egg
And
saved him later, like
yeah.
because he punched the guy, but then they held him down, and he's like, "I'm gonna knock all your teeth out," which was like, "Oh
Yeah.
God!" Like
Right. Right.
because he punched him, and he said one of his teeth
He
got
loosened his teeth. Yeah.
one of his teeth got loose or something, and he's like, "I'm gonna knock all your teeth out," or whatever. And they held him down, but that's when Egg shows up, and that's when he reveals. I like when he says, like, I don't know if it was in the episode or the trailer. Maybe it was a trailer, like why he shaved his head because he doesn't want to look like his brother.
Yeah. I don't want to look like you. Um, yeah, and Egg is a good guy. Like
Yeah,
he's a
he's like
good
a
kid.
sweet, good-natured kid.
Yeah.
Like, there's
Maybe
a
a
reason
little
why he ran away. It's like,
yeah. So I love that about the show. I mean, and I don't like need a heavy dose of that in my TV, but like for this show and this universe and everything, like this is a really cool thing. I'm glad they did this instead of doing another, you know, brother fucks sister show, like
oh, don't worry, we'll get that in this show. It'll
uh,
happen. But so far, still, the narrative still sticks to the main characters.
yeah, and I like that too. It
It
is
doesn't, right? They don't focus on any of the characters unless, well, isn't there a scene But then he shows up in the room like they're talking before he walks in.
Um, I think there might be, but like, but you never, everything is always relevant to this guy. Like you
And the
never
kid.
see, yeah, and the kid. You never see something happening in another city unbeknownst to these
Right.
characters. You know, these characters are always either in the scene or they're walking into the scene or they've just exited the scene. Like
The only way I could see them doing that is like in the end of the series if they're introducing like some new big character
yeah, yeah, right. Like
that we're not aware of yet or
I
something.
don't think it's a show Bible or anything, but I think even if that does happen, it'll be relevant to these two characters. This is
Well, yeah.
their, yeah.
And the only reason
So,
why they're not, well, I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Well,
know I mean, what else happened this episode? Oh, oh, that was it because I guess the guy felt like he was being mocked by the play because
yeah. So he was breaking the puppet girl's fingers.
yeah, well, because the puppet, I guess, because it kind of mocks the Targaryens, right? I
Yeah.
mean, because they were the dragon ones.
I, yeah, I don't know if it, yeah, I think it like, I don't know if it mocks them or just treats them.
He took offense to
Yeah,
it.
he took offense to it. And, uh,
Well,
yeah,
he seems a little thin-skinned, so
yeah. The other thing you see too is that um, you see Dunk kind of doubting his the odds that he'll win anything here in the tournament. He doesn't even get to compete on the first day. He, you know, the reality of the tournament's kind of kicking in. Um, he's kind
well,
of having a
especially seeing what happened to that one guy, you know.
yeah, he's having a little bit of crisis of conscience. And but
Well, now you know what, like he's with the kid revealing himself to be who he is, and if he wants him to be a knight, that means that he's not going to just be some simple hedge knight now.
right,
He's going to be like a knight for royalty,
yeah,
which would explain too. Obviously, this guy, a lot of big stuff happens to this guy because, like they say in the Game of Thrones clip that
4 pages.
passed around, there's 4 pages of him in the book, and
Yeah,
that doesn't get given to a lot of people. So,
right,
what the fuck did he do for the to earn those 4 pages?
yeah. Yeah, there'll apparently be quite a bit because yeah, even like the really legendary ones only get like a paragraph or like a portion of a page. So it's fun. I'm glad they. I was skeptical of this project. It seemed kind of like not a great expansion, but this is a good one. I like
I
this
don't
show a
mind
lot.
that. I don't mind the episodes are a little shorter. I don't care. Like
I
I said,
want,
this is a surprise to me. I don't. I have no. uh I don't know where it's gonna go. I don't have any
yeah,
like. I saw some tweet or whatever post or threads or whatever. Like I don't know if it was like from the guy who made the show or something
hmm
like. Got like so many years planned for this, and I'm like, calm
I
down,
saw, yeah,
calm down, dude. This is like a
three
this is
three
I think
seasons.
3 or 4 seasons enough of this.
Yeah,
Like unless you come up with some fucking great like first of all, is there enough source material for that many seasons?
I don't think so, but they're clearly not. They clearly don't have any problem not adhering to the source material. I think there's a lot of source material like parenthetically, like the three novelettes or novellas only cover a short period of time, but then in the Game of Thrones you hear about shit they did. You know what I mean? Like so oh, we'll see. However they
Yeah,
want if they want to do it, as long as it's a good show, let them
yeah.
have it. So,
Well, yeah, exactly. Who cares? But I just think it's funny when it's like, dude, calm
yeah,
down. Like,
right.
let's make sure
Let's
this
get
season
through.
hits the landing and then the second season hits the landing. And then we'll go from there. But like,
Yeah,
oh,
the
I got like
Kings.
3 decades worth of
Mm,
material. Like, okay, can't
pace
wait.
yourself.
What?
Pace yourself.
Like, I know you're trying to keep a job for life, but
Ugh.
I don't know. Maybe make smart investments.
Right. All right. Well, the next one we want to do Fallout, or you want to do Wonder Man?
Let's do Fallout.
All right. Um, I wound up liking this season just fine. It still was not as good as the first
No, it's
season.
not as good as the first one, but it wrapped up pretty good. Did you stick around and watch the extra clip in the end?
I may not have. The last clip I saw was I believe the ghoul finding out that his it was the I assume it's in Colorado, that giant facility in the mountains. Was that it?
No, that's not it. It's the last scene ends with the guy who's in charge of that brotherhood, that Maximus is
Okay, yeah.
the older guy,
Uh-huh.
like covered in blood. Maximus's friend, well, I'm assuming it's like a trans man, right?
Yeah, I could see
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they have a map or something, or some blueprint they bring to what's his name? What's the guy's name who's like in charge?
Thaddeus.
Is
Oh,
it
the old
Thaddeus?
guy. Hmm. I don't think so. Thaddeus. No, it's not Thaddeus.
I'm just gonna let that fall out because
Let's see.
Paddington Bear. Paddington Bear. No, she's um
Um, yeah. Uh,
Quintus.
but
Elder
yes. All right.
Quintus. This fucking IMDb photo sucks. He needs a new one.
Yeah.
I would never know that. Wow, he's old. I didn't know he was as old as my dad. I thought he needs to
Hmm.
update his photo. Well, he in the end of the episode, so after the clips, you should watch it. It's not like super crazy, but like basically Maximus' friend brings Thaddeus a blueprint,
Right.
and the blueprints are like this mega armor. He's
Right.
like he's
Right.
like I was trying to unite us, but now I'm gonna be a divider or something. And then, like so he plans on starting shit basically. And they're gonna make some massive like maybe it is
Right.
a video game. I don't know. But it's like the armor, but like a massive mecha of it. So that's what the blueprint, that's how it ends.
Yeah.
The one thing I will say that felt kind of tacked on and not really earned, only because they were only in like one episode and then you never heard from them again, was
Hmm.
the Macaulay Culkin character with those
Oh
like
yeah.
the Kaiser. We're
Yeah.
gonna go to Kaiser Palace. I was like cracking up. I'm like, wait, Kaiser? You mean Caesar?
Yeah.
And then they're gonna have a Kaiser. They're gonna go to Vegas and have a Kaiser Palace. So I was like, this is so dumb.
Yeah.
It's like, is this like a it's okay. I just felt like that felt tacked
Yeah.
on
Right.
because like they were not in they're only in that one episode. It was kind of played for as a joke
Yep.
because the ghoul like set off a bomb or whatever and then got them to kill each other.
Yeah.
And I guess they've been
Um.
fighting the entire time, and then it goes to him and
Yeah.
he becomes
I
the
mean,
Kaiser.
I can see that kind of fitting in the Fallout universe, but like, yeah, it didn't work great in the
Narratively for the
show.
season, like
Yeah.
there should have been at least like another reference to them,
Right.
like an episode or two later.
Yeah. I
Like I
agree.
felt like there was too much happening in the last episode to have them like
I think there was too much happening in this season, to be honest. I mean, I think that was my complaint. Is the first one was pretty streamlined and straightforward, and this one was like a little all over the place, but it was good. I mean, it was. I don't. I'm excited. There's a
well,
season three. I'm excited
Maximus
for
is finally with what's her face in the end, Lucy.
Lucy.
And
Mhm.
they've been completely separated for the first full season. You know what
Yeah,
I liked about this? Okay, so they had sex, right? They did. They got it on the
I
first.
think so. Yeah, yeah.
They do this fucking bullshit that they did in like Force Awakens.
What do you mean?
Well, like because I mean the guy has a similar vibe to Finn, and
Yes, he does.
she's not like Ray, but it's still like a similar vibe. And like
Yeah, I can
Force
see that.
Awakens
Yeah.
felt like they could have been that kind of relationship set up,
Huh.
but they didn't have the fucking balls. And then they were like,
Right.
some countries are a little racist, so we can't have this. So
Yeah, I don't
we'll
know.
have her get it on with the genocidal guy.
Right. Yeah.
All the
Right.
shippers like Finn, Ray with the genocidal guy, not
Yeah,
Finn.
if they wanted to appeal to MAGA, they should have had her with like a 70-year-old dude or something. Like,
And she should have been 12.
right.
Then they definitely would appeal to the MAGA.
Mm, oof.
No, I like that. That's what I like about the show. That they're just like, no, no, fucking yeah,
Yeah,
like adults and they're human.
right.
Find
Yeah.
each other attractive. We're not gonna play this
Mm, right.
fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
the stuff with the brother, that's their brother.
Yes.
Like they're all trying to like they hope their arrogance killed them, but they didn't know anything about the apocalypse. Those bugs
Yeah.
and shit, they've been asleep.
Right.
I am
Yeah.
shocked that that girl survived though, but
Yeah.
dude's gotta get
Yeah.
rich, so hook him up. Hook a brother up, you know what I mean? Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see.
There's some like revelations, like again, the order of the past is like it's hard to gauge
Yeah.
where things land on the timeline of this
I
show.
wish they had like a year or something, like they 1968, 19, I
Well,
know that they
it's
can't
like
really do that. I
2068
know.
actually.
Well, even if they did that, I mean, like that would help. But I mean, I can also appreciate they don't want to spoon feed us. But yeah, it's some of the flashbacks are a little confusing as to the order in which they're in.
Well, you learn that the girl with the eye patch,
Yep.
Stephanie,
Yeah.
look on IMDb,
Right.
that she was actually like Kyle MacLachlan's overseer,
Yeah. Yep.
that they were like in a relationship or some sort. Like
Yeah.
she's the one they showed that she snuck over from Canada to pretend to be, she somehow works her way into Vault and being like a manager, but
Yeah.
clearly the entire time they were like, she was obviously wakened many years after he was awakened because he's an older man.
Yeah. And yeah.
So they were kind of reveal. What did he say? Like, I like when Hauser, what's his name? Robert House or the
Yeah. It's House is his last name.
like
House.
he tells him to put on that arm sleeve thing.
Yeah.
I guess that shows he has access to all these people because they all wear that.
Yeah.
And he's like, you're gonna have to wear this, but then he just drops him.
Right.
Is he so he's dead though, right? He's just like an
I,
AI now, or
that has to be the answer. I don't know that, but that's kind of what I
it's
assumed.
also kind of interesting in the past when they showed that like the public figure didn't know that was him. It was an actor playing him.
Yeah, yeah, like the Mandarin.
Well, he's supposed to be like a Howard Hughes type
Yeah,
character.
yeah.
Like he there's definitely like something, he's a weird dude, but like he's like whatever the next step was.
Hmm.
Clearly what's his face helped get that along. Hank.
Yeah,
Like they showed like the whole thing was to get to the point where they wouldn't even know they had a thing on them, the chip.
yeah, yeah. No, it's good. It is a good show. I think next season. I don't know. I hope they obviously all three of them to come together. I know some of them are clearly going to Colorado. I don't know what the ghoul's doing, but I hope they kind of like
It
all
looked like he was
converge
going to
there.
Colorado.
Oh, he was because of his family. I'm sorry, you're right.
I don't know
Uh,
where Lucy and Maximus are
and
going.
Maximus are going. That's the one. Yeah,
Well, they took out all those. What are those giant monsters called?
Death Claws.
He was like fighting them all.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that.
His little
The
trash can and spear. Like,
Oh, in the end, I'm like,
yeah,
I don't think that. I think you're fucked, dude. And then the California people showed up.
yeah,
Like, where the
yeah,
fuck were you before? Well, they
yeah.
show
They
up
were
in the
the
end.
that was the first Fallout was set in California.
Yeah, they said this is all out of order. Like the Vegas is like a much later game, supposedly.
Yes, the one I played was the first one I played was Fallout 3, and I think that was set in Washington, D.C. And then the big one, the one that this is really mostly based off of, it was Fallout 4, and that was set in Boston. So, and then the one after that was New Vegas.
I like the one of my favorite things they did in the first season was when they revealed that the guy who's the ghoul, what's his actual name?
Uh, in the show,
Yeah, not the actor.
is it Hunter?
I think it's
Something
Uncle
Hunter?
Baby Billy.
No, is it? It's Hunt.
No,
It's Hunter or something, isn't it?
it's Cooper.
Oh, Cooper. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Cooper Howard.
Mm.
And they showed that he was like the Vault Boy
Yeah,
in the past, like he was the the spokesperson or the
Right.
on the billboards and everything. I always thought that was like kind of a cool reveal.
Yeah.
Um, what did the notes say when he went there? Because he went to open up the cart, but they weren't there, obviously.
It said something like Colorado was a good idea or something. It said that that's how you find out that that's where they're going.
So it took him 200 years to finally get to that point.
Yeah.
Uh,
Mhm.
show wasn't taking place then.
Right. Yeah.
That's how it works, folks. Can't explain everything with writing. Sometimes
Yeah.
you just gotta go along. Enjoy the ride.
Ugh.
I'm just gonna fuck around the wasteland for 200 years. I
God.
guess I could have just went to Vegas the entire time.
He was buried for a lot of it. Remember? That's when we first meet him. He was like buried in the ground or something.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, like in episode one or something. Someone had captured him and like literally buried him. They dug him up.
Well, I don't remember that.
Yeah, it was like the first episode or something. I think it's when we first meet him.
Yeah, I'm curious. I'm curious where the show goes. Obviously, some of the things. Well, obviously those the Kaiser people,
Yeah.
the Romans or whatever they are. What are they called? They have like a. What do they call themselves? I don't know. They're just like kind of
Yeah.
goofballs. Like there's that. There's the California thing. Those
Hmm.
people. Then you got Maximus and Lucy. You got her brother. The vault stuff.
Yep.
What was phase two that Howard that
We don't know. I don't think we know. It's something to do with the Enclave.
what's the enclave again?
So like a fascist quasi government group. My guess is that they're leftover remnants of the government that existed before all this, and they're trying to recreate. That's what that Kyle MacLachlan character says before he wipes his mind. Is he said the the vaults weren't you thought the vaults were the experiments, but they weren't. The experiments been going on up here. Um, and I don't know what he meant by that, but
Well,
I mean,
there's clearly like societies out there that are not
yeah,
like don't look like a wasteland that like maybe are like
right.
established communities. Like, this looks like, because wasn't in one of the flashbacks like where Maximus comes back from? That looked like
Yeah,
yeah, his dad and everything. They showed that looked like an area that like was starting to look like
yeah,
civilization. And then it got bombed. And
mm,
that's how he ended up being with the Brotherhood.
right.
So clearly, in the past, future past, whatever the hell you want to call it, a couple years before where the show takes place, there were society they were building it up.
Yeah,
Clearly, that was maybe that didn't go along with whatever the
mm,
that plan is.
right.
So
Phase
it has
two.
to be areas that are going to not be just complete wastelands all the time. That are
Yeah.
it's just spread out. Again, I never played the game, so I don't really know. But oh yeah, so not just that, then we also have the mutants supposedly. Then there's definitely stuff with the flashbacks because they
Yep.
introduced what's his face as the president. That guy, the guy who plays the crab on SpongeBob.
Yeah.
He'll always be the bad guy from Highlander. He was so great.
Yeah.
He was so
Yeah.
creepy. Remember, he has like his throat was like slashed, and he had like because they almost got his head cut off or whatever.
Right.
And they show him, and he's got like I don't know, safety pins or
Yeah.
something.
Staples or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember he was like such a monster in that. That guy's great. What's his name?
Mm,
I don't know.
I don't remember. Yeah.
Well, he's the crab on SpongeBob too.
Yeah.
But he was introduced as the president in one of the flashback episodes. He
Hmm.
wasn't in the show before, right? No.
I don't think so.
So who knows? I don't know how many seasons they have planned. I don't know if they started filming this one. Hopefully, there's just not a super long wait.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I'm looking forward to the next season.
Yay! Okay, so that last episode improved the show for you.
Yeah, I would say so. It tied it together and pushed it in a new direction. It's solid. I'd give it a B.
It still looks great. I
Oh
don't know
yeah.
what the budget's like, but it looks good.
Yeah. Still looks great. Like I said, I'd give it a B. Definitely something I'd watch. I mean, uh, I think it suffers just in comparison to the first season. It's fine.
I think again, yeah, like the focus on Lucy was a little less this season.
Much, yeah. And she's more like she's changed as a character. That's good.
Yeah, well, that's what the goal
You
said to her in the beginning
yeah,
of the season. Like, this is going to change you. You're not going to be like what you
yeah.
were, and
And it's
that can mean multiple things. Like, is she going to turn into a ghoul? And that's like,
right, right.
I don't think it's more of a figurative. Is that it? A figurative of
Yes,
her
I think so.
changing. It's
I think
like
so.
she might be like a ghoul, like him in a way where he's,
Act that way, yeah.
but he's also changing now too. He's becoming more human again
Hmm.
in a way.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, you can see it. You can see it in his eyes.
Like
So
he's not as and maybe that's the all right, we'll move on a second. And maybe that's where the writing is. You know, I said the flaw about where the fuck's he been doing the past 200 years. Well, he lost his way. He became a fucking ghoul and like a
yeah.
bounty hunter and kind of lost his humanity. He was like a bounty hunter, right? Or
Yeah.
something.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, so he kind of missed the mission, I guess, of finding his
Yeah.
wife. So Lucy coming into the picture kind of brings his
Yeah.
humanity
Refocused
back.
him. Yeah.
So there we go. It was a well-written show. There are no holes. Perfectly written,
Yes. Airtight.
airtight. What
All
about an
right.
episode? Was it some kind of magical xylophone?
The the
Speaking of magical
last
xylophones,
yeah, the last show was is Wonder Man. You had watched it all last week, but I had only seen the first episode, and I finished it this week.
and I
And
forgot the entire show because I have a memory
it,
of a fly.
I will say I do have a little trouble kind of remembering some of the plot points. Um, it was a great show. It was really legitimately good. I think it's the
Yeah,
kind of
I'm
show.
not sitting there like, is he gonna show up in Avengers Endgame
Yeah,
or Avengers Super Endgame, Doctor
yeah.
Doom Day?
If
Like, I
we,
don't need him there. It's fine. I would I mind a season two? I mean, I don't even know. I honestly, I would be okay if there wasn't even a season two. It's a
yeah,
tight show. It tells a story. If they come up with a good reason for season two, the only thing I could see him working out in a way that would make sense at Winfield Force with him showing up in a show or movie is if they did a West Coast Avengers.
yeah.
It's all there. I don't know. They fucked up. This is where they had all the recipe for the West Coast Avengers the entire time.
Hmm.
You already had established Ant-Man. He's in San Francisco. That's
Yeah,
the West fucking coast.
yep,
She-Hulk, West Coast.
yeah,
Shang-Chi, also
yep,
in San Francisco, West Coast. Moon Knight,
yeah,
from the West Coast. And
yeah.
now
Well,
Wonder Man, West Coast. Like there was all these established characters. Like the Thunderbolts, they should have been West Coast Avengers.
yeah,
Ah.
yeah.
And that's where I
Honestly,
think this character could work. You could work him into something like that. I don't need him to show up in Doomsday. It won't make any sense.
yeah. If he does, fine. I don't think you need him. Um, this is the kind of show I 100% would recommend to someone who's like, I don't really like comic book shows. You might like this one.
Yeah,
This one, there is definitely some comic book elements in there. There's some superhero stuff in there. Um,
but
there's
not
some
really. I mean, like, yeah. I mean,
like the Doorman episode was like a little superhero-y.
well,
Um,
yeah.
not even superhero, more like uh
You said you didn't like.
s-
Was I talking? You said you didn't like that episode?
I love that
Oh
episode.
no, I was talking to some other. Okay, no, there was this guy I was talking to today. The comic store I go to, and
Ding
he
dong,
got
bitches. Ding dong.
what? Yeah, he didn't care for it that much. He said he felt like it. I forget what he said. He didn't hate it. He just didn't think it was like
I
the.
will say Josh Gad, anytime you bring in a real life celebrity and you call him a real life, like you call him by, it pulls me out of it a little bit. But Josh Gad was perfect for that. He was
Well,
like the
also
perfect,
the him as the shitty DJ, and he's
yeah.
like just using the Olaf name, and
Yeah.
well, it's a Disney property, so. But
Yeah.
also they did there was some brilliant like marketing after the show aired where it was like Josh Gad's been missing for years.
Right.
They got to do a gag where he shows up.
Yeah.
It don't explain it. One of the shows
That would be really funny.
somehow comes out and he's like, "Where the fuck have I been?" And
Right.
people,
Gad
Josh
found
Gad's
after
been
like
missing.
6 year absence.
Or there should be like just an ongoing joke of references of Josh Gad
Right.
and just have images like And like that would be funny. They need to do that as like this
That'd
on
be really funny.
like
Um,
it should be in the newest Spider-Man movie. Like someone be like, "Oh, you mean this the movie starring Josh Gad?" Like, no, he's been missing for years.
yeah. Well, I loved the show. I loved it as a show about acting, like
The
a
show
person.
about nothing.
I liked it as a show about like working as an actor or acting in Hollywood. I liked the whole idea of like the
Them
family
beginning
dynamic.
with them going to the theater and watching Midnight Cowboy. I thought the movie was going to be
Yeah,
about male prostitution.
right,
Look at me.
right.
I was fucking call me wrong.
I thought they were at the Melania screening, which was uh but I liked it that I liked it as like just a movie or a series about taking place in Los Angeles. The camera work and the setting was amazing. Um, it worked well as a superhero movie, you know. Uh, I
Yeah, I
everything
think
about
the
it I
episode.
liked.
You know what? Part of me is like fine that they dropped them all at once.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't
I'm
think
glad
it
they
would. I
did,
think people would have been. I think like the Doorman episode would probably get a lot of attention.
but it didn't really have like a. I don't mean this in a bad way. It didn't have a like for those episodic shows dropping week by week to work. It needs to have like a series of cliffhangers, this
They had
big
them.
ongoing. It did, but they weren't like I thought the show moved appropriately at a leisurely pace. It seemed like they did have cliffhangers, but it was like I
I
don't
know what
know.
you mean, though. It didn't. It felt again like it was episodic, but at the same time, it also felt like okay, this is just another big movie they cut up into pieces.
Yeah, it didn't feel like there was a sense of urgency between the
The Doorman
episodes.
episode felt like an actual episode of a TV
Yes,
show,
yeah,
not a streaming episode. Like it felt like I don't know. I like the whole like at first I'm like, really they're doing this black and white shit, but it just like worked. It made it look like it was
yeah.
so far in the past, but it could have just been like the year before.
Well, Josh Gad was in it, so like unless it's a different Josh Gad from like the 40s, I mean, you have to assume it's he's singing the
And
Olaf song. I mean, they're referencing Olaf's. It's
right,
I
it
don't
could
know.
be like
I don't
2019.
know
It could be
why they shot it in black and white. It was clearly
because it's
meant
the
to be
past.
modern day.
They had color TV back then. Doesn't make any
um,
sense.
but yeah, everything it was
Made
so
this show's
fun.
an idiot. Doesn't know anything.
I and the Ben Kingsley Mandarin character was
Oh
amazing.
yeah, Ben Kingsley's great in this show. I
Yep.
forgot that this show is either directed or at least it might. I think some of the episodes are directed, but it was produced by the guy who directed Shang-Chi.
Okay. Yep.
And what's his name? The character he plays.
His real name,
Not Ben Kingsley, but
not Mandarin.
no, he never was the Mandarin either. That was just the role he
Yeah,
played.
he explains that
Trevor?
too.
Is it
In
Trevor?
that sounds right. Let's see here.
Oh,
So Williams,
one thing
XWO,
we need to talk about after this is
Trevor.
we need to talk about the TPUSA Super Bowl.
Oh yeah.
Let's not
All right, that'll be our last thing.
yeah, I'll be right.
Um, yeah, everything was good.
He's great as it. I didn't know he was gonna be such a big part, and I'm fine with that. I thought he was
Yeah.
great. I like the whole how they work damage control into it, and the whole plot of damage control is just like we need to arrest a superhero. Like the boss is like the higher up just keeps coming in talking to the main guy.
Yeah.
This guy's shown up now in Spider-Man. I don't know how many Spider. I know he's been in at least one of the Spider-Man movies. He showed up in Miss Marvel, and I think he showed up in
Yep.
something else. Um, as this
Mm,
what do they call it again? Damage control.
right.
And the boss is kind of just talking about like how they haven't had any big arrests and they need to basically justify their bloated budget.
Yeah.
They
That's
have
funny.
this raft in the ocean. They have this like crazy prison in like Alabama or whatever it was
Yeah.
in. And it's like they gotta justify it. So when Ben Kingsley gives him pretends to be
Yeah.
the Mandarin, I love that. He's like, I was him the entire time. I love it. That's like that was his role. Like that was the best
Yeah.
role. That's what he'll be
Yeah.
remembered for. It's like, and he's like, fuck it. Because he needs to save his friend,
Yeah.
um, Simon, because Simon loses his shit and blows up the studio. Like his
Yeah.
powers are not, he has no control over his powers really. He loses
Yeah.
his,
He's not good at them yet.
so he finds out that Trevor kind of, because right from the beginning, Trevor has betrayed him. I like when they show him get off of that plane. He just gets like tackled, and even he's like, "This was like totally unnecessary. You did not need to."
Right.
I would have just, I would have went along with it. I love that. You could go to prison, or you could be like a rat. I'll do that. He's like, I'm not going back to
Right.
prison. I love it too, because like, yeah, they're like he broke out of prison. He's like, no, I didn't. I was taken out of prison, and he was imprisoned like by the real Mandarin. I
Right.
love that when he shows up in Shang-Chi and he's there and he has that little furry thing, that weird
Yeah.
like loaf,
Yeah.
and that has like no face. It's like so fucking weird looking. It's cute,
Mm.
but somehow disturbing at the same time. But
Yeah,
he's like,
very.
they're like, oh, you could see that? I thought I
Yeah.
was getting insane because like he thought he lost his mind. He's been isolated for years and this
Oh,
thing's like there with him. And he called it like Oliver or something. I don't remember what he
something like
called it.
that, yeah.
Horace or something. People are like how they wish it showed up in this show, but that would have been a bit much.
Yeah.
It stayed back. It was from like whatever that fantasy world they were from or
Hmm.
whatever. So so it was cool that it's kind of interesting. So sometimes in comics, like a character gets created in something and they don't really do much with it afterwards, but
Yeah.
another comic creator comes along and kind of takes that character and takes it to a whole new level, and it kind
Right.
of becomes that writer's character. So it's kind of cool in a way that the guy who made Shang-Chi had him in
Yeah.
a movie, that he had him in
I
one.
agree.
Now this is kind of like it's more like, yeah, he's in Iron Man 3 and everything, but like he made this character like really like because in Iron Man 3 he's kind of just like a dope. Like when
Yeah.
they reveal it's an act and he wasn't really the Mandarin, he was just some actor, and they made him kind of stupid. Like he was just like a dopey character. And
Yeah.
then even in Shang-Chi, he's like a little, but in this one they make him more layered.
Yes. Very.
You know, he's
Yeah.
not stupid. He's not. He's just like
No,
I like
sympathetic
the
guy.
whole when he said, what does he say? Like he doesn't plan things. He just kind of goes like he does kind of in a way Forrest Gumps himself a little.
Yeah. Right. Right.
He is a little gumpy in some way because he's like, this is where, hey, look where I am now.
Yeah.
I love it. Like the end. Joe Pantoliano is so good on this show.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, first of all, someone broke a point. He plays Phil Urich in the Daredevil movie from 2003. The
Oh, okay. Ben Affleck and
Daredevil.
Jennifer Garner.
Yeah, what was the guy's name who played him?
Jeez.
He was Batman and Batman or Superman.
Are you talking about Ben Affleck?
Yeah, Ben Affleck.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I said Ben
Yeah.
Affleck.
No,
Yeah.
but he Joe Pantoliano is Phil Urich in the Daredevil
Right.
movie.
Yeah.
So, but he's playing himself in this. I do like though, like of course he's the replacement because Slattery
Yeah.
ends up going to jail. So he like they show the premiere of the movie and he's the replacement. I like that when you first see him. It took me a second to realize who it was because he looked different. Like he's old,
Hmm.
obviously a lot older, but his hair was like long.
Yeah.
He was almost okay. I think they did. I think they were doing that on purpose. That he was always stealing from Trevor
It could be. Yeah.
because he kind of looked like Trevor a little bit.
Right.
And I love it. He's trying to be like this nice guy, but he's being a dick too. And I think Simon call him out for that or something?
I think so. Yeah.
Because he's like, oh, I don't try out for parts. Parts are given to me. And I
Right.
love like the minute they leave, he's like calling his agent, like, why did I get in
Yeah.
here? And then in the end, when they're at the party, the cast party or whatever it is,
Yeah.
the premiere party, you see Panleone, but now he's in his full form.
Yeah.
He's a piece of shit. He's back in his piece of shit look. Like he's no longer this like more artsy looking older man.
Yeah.
He's
That's
back to
funny.
wearing like the hat. He's fucking having sloppy steaks at Travana's. No, I thought that was great. That's genius. He's back to being a piece of shit again.
Yeah.
Like that was so funny. I loved when he so
Slicked
then
back hair.
so that the first then you're like there's a half a movie left, half of the last episode left. What's going on here? And then
Right.
they show him he ends up in this town and he starts talking to this guy and he's like, "Listen, I'm trying out for a
I'm gonna,
role.
yeah, basically shadow you.
I'm gonna shadow you, this random guy." And he's like, "Really?" And he's like, "Yeah." Like, okay. And like he's having dinner with them. He's
Yeah.
working there, and then you realize where does he work?
Right. The prison.
He works at the prison, and he
Yeah.
breaks him out, and they fly away, and they have a happy ending.
That's a great ending.
It's a great ending. I love that whole setup. That I did not. It took it. I like that they did that. It took a while to like
Hmm. It
figure out
unfolded.
what was
Yeah.
going on here. I liked. I thought maybe they were showing Midnight Cowboy because like Trevor was gonna die like Ratso or something.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah.
Ratso was that his name?
I think so. God, I haven't seen that in a million years.
Isn't that what the
Um,
from Muppets Takes Manhattan was named after?
yeah, right.
Or his name was
Exactly.
Rizzo
Ah,
because
oh.
Ratso dies on the bus in the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they're leaving New
Right.
York and he
Mm,
dies on the bus.
mm.
I thought maybe they were going to do that a little bit, but they did. Didn't they play the Midnight Cowboy music when
Yeah.
he was freeing him?
Yeah. Ugh.
That was great. When he's like, "Who played my part?" He's like, you don't need to know."
Yeah, and then they
He
flew
doesn't tell him
off.
that was
That was
Pantaleone.
that.
I like that the guy, the director. That guy's great. The guy
Mm.
who was Netanyahu and Superman.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I didn't. I forgot. I knew. I thought I knew I've seen this guy before. So obviously, you've seen Triangle of Sadness, right?
yeah.
He's in that. That guy. He's like the Russian guy at him and like Woody Harrelson. I like
Okay, yeah.
this stupid debate while everybody's like dies in that horrible flood on the plane. That one woman like shits herself to death. Like she gets sick. That's like a fucked up movie. It is kind of.
Yeah,
The main
yeah.
actress died in real life before the movie even came out. Like it's
Oh my
like
God.
yeah, it's a crazy movie. But he's in that. But then I was like, I know I've seen it.
Right, right.
He was in that fucking terrible 2012 movie. He was like the Russian mafia guy or
Oh
something.
yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
yeah.
he's like a bigger guy in that, like a
I don't
big guy.
remember it clearly. Oh, you mean physically big? Yeah.
Yeah, physically big. And then like, because in the Superman movie, he doesn't look as big, but he's also kind of like hunched over a little bit. But also,
Yeah.
Superman, the actor who plays Superman, the actor who plays Lex Luthor are pretty tall.
Very,
I don't
very
think
big.
the guy who plays Wonder Woman, man, I don't think is that tall. And Ben Kingsley's like 5'3". So I was like, oh yeah, he's a big dude. This guy actually, he looked big.
Yeah.
And I realized I remember him in 2012. Terrible. You ever watch that movie? You ever
Yeah.
see
Yeah.
2012?
The
The what they
yeah,
call
they
it?
build the giant boats and stuff. Yeah.
Such a corn. Like
It's so
those
stupid.
movies are
Yeah.
like okay, but they always have these like ridiculous action things, and you're just like, okay, like they
I
have
like
like,
movies like that just because I like the spectacle of it, but they're shitty, you know.
oh, they're always garbage in the end.
Hmm.
They're just trash.
Yeah.
Now that movie, I feel like that movie was had John Cusack in it.
Yeah, he was the lead. Uh-huh.
That's right. They end up on the arcs,
Yeah, the big
the
giant arcs.
boats. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was the guy who made them? He makes all these terrible.
Emmerich, wasn't it? Roland Emmerich.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's some things in Wonder Man that like, okay, so people are like his brother is a bad guy actually in the comics named
Okay,
Grim.
that makes sense. He was a dick.
He's a dick, but even in the end, he wasn't a dick.
Mm,
He
yeah, yeah.
I mean, he's not okay. He's a dick, but he's not a dick at the same time. You know, he's like, I'm the one busting my ass. Simon's just fucking around being like
Right.
artist. Well, you know, so there's like that. But in the end, he's not a villain. He's like proud of him and his achievements and everything. But no, in the comics, he loses his hand. He has a scythe, and he's the Grim Reaper.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do that.
Hmm.
I don't think Simon's character in the comics is very convoluted.
Yeah, I've
I
read the
think
comic history and it seems that way.
it does not work in the MCU at
Hmm.
all. Like the Vision's brain pattern is based on Simon's brain pattern.
Huh.
So Simon Wonder Man is in one comic. It actually got the comic.
Hmm.
Don't be calm down there, buddy. Don't get too impressed.
Hmm.
It's Avengers #9. It was his first
Okay.
appearance. He is like this rich kid, gets these power. Well, he ends up dying in the
Oh,
comic.
jeez.
And then like he's dead for like a very long time, this character. Like
Hmm.
he gets brought up again. They use his brain patterns to create the Vision, which is like issue 57 of Avengers.
Oh.
Remember all this stuff. Then he's like he's mentioned here and there, but he doesn't show up again as a character until like issue 130. And then he and he's not even that character yet. He's not like the actor
Right.
that wears the red coat and everything. That's not till like the 70s. So it took us a very long time for this character to be anything in the like you can't it does not work in the movies at all. It's so
Mm.
convoluted his origin. Like I
Yeah.
it never
Yeah.
made sense to me. So they in the comics though they created this kind of love triangle though because the Vision's in love with Scarlet Witch.
Uh-huh.
So Simon's in love with her too because it's like
Mm.
they're the same person kind of.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there was like a weird love triangle in the comics that they did where
Mm.
Simon dates is with the Scarlet Witch for years.
Right.
But again, they're not going to do that in this because it'll make
Right. Right.
no fucking sense. That's what I say. I like what I liked about this is like I like that Wonder Man is this like shitty movie, kind of like
Hmm.
Condor Man or
Yeah.
these
Yep.
corny movies from the 60s and 70s where and like because when he goes to see as a kid, he's too young to
To
watch it.
know that. Yeah.
Yeah, to know that his dad takes him to an older movie.
Right.
It's an older movie already at that time because that was supposed to be like what 2003 I think when he's a kid.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they say that. Um, so I like that they established that Wonder Man's this thing, this character, and they're bringing it back. So it's like, is he Wonder Man?
Yeah. That's
Because
hard to say.
he's playing a role. He's just Simon. He wanted to play Wonder Man, so it's an
But he
interest.
has these powers. Maybe he
Yeah, he
just
has these
becomes Wonder
powers,
Man. Yeah.
but like it'd be kind of funny if they do a season. It becomes like a show, but then he gets sued by the studio because they own the rights
Yeah.
to Wonder Man, and you can't use the name.
Right.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I like I said, if they never do anything else with it, I'd be like okay with it. Like I
Yeah.
like
Me
it,
too.
but like it had like a beginning, middle, and end.
Yeah.
It established like I don't even know where you go from there. Like he frees his friend and
Yeah.
he just broke him out of fucking
I like
prison.
it
Now
ending that
doesn't that
way.
make him a criminal?
I like it ending that way. But we'll see if he shows back up and it makes sense. I'd be glad to see him. So
Yeah. I
yeah,
mean, he's a great actor. I feel like what's his face is one of those characters that can show up in other things,
yeah,
like be like one of those like kind of like how they did with Kamal Khan's dad and Daredevil,
yep, yeah.
like just like a cool like funny side character that like
Hmm.
can be used in because the thing is we're gonna wrap this up and talk about the very important TPUSA thing
Hmm.
and then we'll wrap this episode up. Marvel screwed up on one thing that they never established, and they never did in any of the fucking Hulk movies. They always missed the boat on this. Rick Jones. Rick Jones is a character that was like Bruce Banner's like sidekick.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
He's the reason why the Hulk got turned to the Hulk. He was saving Rick Jones, which is like some shitty little
Right.
in the comics, which they didn't do in the movies. In the comics, Bruce gets caught in a bomb and he gets all the rays and then he ends up turning into the Hulk. But what happened was Rick Jones was out in the field and he's like on his car and he's playing the harmonica like all
Yeah,
those
yeah.
cats do. And he saved Rick Jones. So Rick Jones kind of became a sidekick. But then Rick
Right, right.
Jones is like this permanent sidekick throughout all the series. He's popped up. He was Bucky for a little while in Captain America. He was Captain Marvel. He was the human.
Okay.
He would wear the nega bands and become Captain Marvel. Like this character. So Marvel never. He was always kind of like how Trevor is, how like this kind of like a side character
Hmm.
you could use and he could show up in any movie or property. But they never established Rick Jones, and I feel like that's one of the biggest mistakes. Rick Jones could be like someone who could show up in an Avengers movie.
Right.
He's kind of like always been kind of like Marvel's Jimmy Olsen in a way.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Yeah.
that. And he could, but so Trevor's almost like filling that role, or like the way Khan's father filled that role of like being
Right.
like a human character that ends up in these like kind of bigger events. He's not a superhero. He really should not be there. Like
But he just
Trevor
gets
should
caught
not
up
be
in
in
it. Yeah.
any of these things, you know, and it's just funny how it works out. All
That's
right.
funny.
So yeah, it was a great show. I
Yes.
enjoyed it. I think that what I like, this is how I know the show's good. The people, I haven't seen the chuds complain, except for like chuds complain about
Right,
race,
right.
some bullshit. Like, I haven't seen anybody complain. I don't know.
No, not really. Everything I've read about it, people like it. So,
People, that's like one thing, like, oh, this show wasn't promoted. I'm like, they promoted it. I've
yeah.
seen lots of ads for it. I mean, like, I don't know what you expect. I don't know.
Right.
Like Marvel dumping it though all 1 month is a little weird.
Yeah,
But at the same time, maybe Disney Plus is starting to realize like this might be the right way to do this with some of these projects.
right. Yeah, no, I think
People
so.
were, people were talking about it afterwards. It didn't just like come and go.
Yeah, it didn't come and go. No.
Yeah. How many Josephs do you give it?
What did you say?
How many Josephs do you give it?
I'd say this, honestly, this is a 5 out of 5 for me.
5 out of 5. 5 Josephs
As
approved.
far like on the scale of like Marvel TV shows, this was a great one. Five
This
out
is
of five.
definitely in the top.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is definitely in the top tier.
yeah,
And it's
it
like its
for
own
sure is.
thing. It feels special. All right, all right. This is the last thing I say. This is the kind of okay. So people complain about you see these typical people complain about like, oh, it's the same. It's all the same. Okay, here's something different.
Yeah,
You don't need to watch any of the movies. Are you gonna watch it? We don't have time. Fuck you. You know
right.
what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, do you
yeah.
really want these projects, or you just want to be a bitch and complain? Like, because if you want these type of projects, you have to fucking
You gotta
watch
support
them.
them. Yeah, you gotta
Okay?
support them.
This is not the local library. Like these
Right.
and
Yeah.
actually you got to go to the library too if you want to
Mhm.
support that as well. So maybe that's not a good analogy.
Yeah.
Point being is same thing with like Star Wars projects. It's like, did you watch all the Star Wars stuff? So, okay, did you watch Skeleton Crew? That was amazing. Nah, I didn't have time.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Yeah. They'll only make them if you watch them.
like that's how it works, dude. You got to support these things, and
Mm.
it sucks that like I don't know. So that's how I look at it. It's like Wonder Man, like some of them have good points. Like Wonder Man's kind of like Marvel's Andor. I'm like, I guess in a way. No,
Mm.
in that it's like you get
It's not
some
a crazy analogy, but yeah, it's not
no,
exactly the
well, because
same.
like if you told somebody about Andor, like you don't really you need to know that much about Star Wars to watch Andor.
True. Okay, that's true.
And the same thing with like Wonder Man, you have to have like a vague like understanding of some stuff. And like things that came to Trevor, they explain it. They explain that he was the Mandarin. They don't like just say it.
Yeah. No, it's a yeah.
So all right, last thing,
All right.
got to bring us up. Are you excited as much as I am for the TPUSA Super Bowl halftime show?
Oh man, yeah. Yeah, I've got my TiVo set.
You
Uh
know, my jitterbug is I got the alarm set on my jitterbug to go off.
um
So let me pull this up.
it's
Fucking
bad.
no, no, me and you had
Oh yeah.
well they got Kid Rock.
Yep.
They pulled out all the stars.
Oh yeah.
Like what do you got, Joseph? I know this.
I'm trying to remember what was that on Threads?
No, well you texted me first, yours.
Oh
But
yeah. um yeah, I had okay, so let me find I had a great list of acts that were gonna show up on the Kid Rock show, halftime show. Where was it? Got a lot in here. Uh oh yeah. Luke, my big truck, Winona, Oxy Winston's, Travis, Blackface McGee,
yeah, he's a little problematic.
Scratch Off Johnny and the Buzzballs.
Buzzball. Those things they sound like the fucking that makes sense.
Yeah,
Scratch offs. Get a buzzball.
right, right. You had Truck Nuts Johnson.
Yeah, hold on. I got yeah. Besides the elderly Kid Rock, someone said that he's a that's how you know he's on the Epstein list because he's Kid Rock. He should be adult rock. Something. TPUSA brings us all the stars for their alternative lifestyle Super Bowl. That's what this is. This is an alternative lifestyle.
Yeah,
That's Super Bowl. You know, they're all crying about Bad Bunny. I guess Green Day is also part of it. I love it.
yep,
They're like, we ain't gonna watch something with that foreigner Bad Bunny. Oh yeah, where's Bad Bunny live? Puerto
yeah.
Rico. Yeah, where
United
does
States of
Puerto Rico?
America.
He's a fucking he could run for president. Bad
Yeah,
Bunny could run for president.
yeah. Melania couldn't.
No, Melania couldn't. A lot of people
Right.
involved in the Trump circle couldn't.
Mm.
Let's see. So the alternative lifestyle Super Bowl halftime show, they're gonna have such A-listers as Stamp, the Steel,
Yep.
Danny Date Rape McCone, Truck
Classic.
Nuts Johnson, yep, Blackface Travis, Corey Kevin Canthony.
Nice. Yep.
He has an unfortunate
Yeah.
initials,
Series of
or
Nick.
fortunate,
Yeah.
depending on how you're talking to. And Cancel Coulter.
Yeah.
Got other A tier have been announced. Ben Ghazi,
Yep.
Cash Me Outside Girl. It's an impersonator though.
Yep.
The Nick Shirleys, Gary Groper Groper,
Surprised.
Epstein List,
Yeah.
Annie
Surprised.
Vaxxer. What?
I'm surprised Hawk Tuah didn't make an appearance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She could be there.
Yeah.
Ashley Babbitt's gonna be there.
Yes.
That's gonna be a
Yep.
tough one. I don't know how they're gonna pull that one off. Rob Schneider's hologram. He's like, I don't want to do this shit. And Nicki Minaj, tentative.
Yeah. Right. Yes.
Yeah, Hawk Tuah it actually doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah. That's
She Hawk Tuah too much, and now she is Hawk 2 no more.
Hawk Tuah early retirement.
Well, I think that fucking that rug pull thing, I think eventually
Yeah, that caught up with her pretty quick.
at
Yeah.
first I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, what the fuck? And then
Mm-mm.
I think that
She killed the goose that was laying the golden eggs. She could have milked that train for like, I don't know, 6, 7 months. It was over in a week because she couldn't help it. Couldn't help herself.
it was lasting way longer than you think.
Mm.
It was
Yeah,
going on
probably.
like first of all, it was like weird. She was doing this podcast and like Whitney Cummings was with
Yeah,
her.
I remember that. Yeah.
What is going on here? That's why I was like, is she a fucking plant? She's a
Mm.
little too slick. You know what I mean? She's
Yeah.
like, oh, dumb bitch works in the fucking the shoestring factory, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna spin on that thing. And then she's like doing podcasts with like celebrities and being like supernatural. Then I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, this is a fucking plant. Of course,
I
my
think,
favorite.
and that makes sense because if you look up the records, her name isn't, what was it, Haley something she was calling herself. Her real name at birth was Jelly Ann Roll. And yeah,
Jelly
so
and roll. I suppose a jelly roll.
yeah, Jelly
Oh,
Ann Roll.
Jelly and Angelina roll.
Right.
Roly a
So
pony.
I think they may be related.
No,
And
my favorite was the conspiracies, and you're not gonna believe it, but sometimes conspiracies have an anti-Semitic bend to it.
I've yes,
And
I've
of
heard this.
course, you're not gonna believe it, but this guy said that she was an agent of the Mossad for
Oh my
Israel,
God.
which I'm just like, how many do you just have a brain worms? Like, do you have
Yeah.
brains or do you just have worms? It's just like worms. Like, chill the fuck out with your
Mm.
anti, like, calm the fuck down. Like, oh no, yeah, of course the Haktua girl is an Israeli spy.
Right.
Duh. What else
Yeah.
is she gonna be? No, what else was there? Oh, last thing.
Hmm.
Gotta talk about this. So the Emmy, was it the Emmys? Recent Grammys?
Grammys. Yeah.
They asked Jelly Roll what he thought about
Yes.
ice or something, and he's like, I'm just a dumb fuck right there. I don't know shit.
Yeah.
And like, you know.
Yes. Yeah.
But I also have to say this: why waste your time asking this guy?
Right.
Like, he's not gonna give you. I mean, like, all you do is feed into this bullshit. You know, he could cry and complain now, but and it's like we know he is a MAGA guy.
Yeah.
Like,
Come on.
he's like happy as pig and shit taking photos with Trump.
That's why they call him Simple Jelly.
Simple
Uh,
shit. Never go full jelly. You know, it's like when they ask also what's her face? Stop asking her opinions about politics.
oh yeah. Cindy
Fucking
Sweeney. Yeah.
yeah, she's a fucking deer in headlights.
Yeah.
Like she probably is a MAGA person. Who knows? You know what? She's young, and I don't know how old she is now. She's probably like 50. I have no idea. No, she's younger than me. I'm only like 34 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus more.
Right.
So, but I mean, like, why are we asking her constantly?
Yeah.
Like, she's a fucking nitwit. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, like, is she full of shit? Probably. She's a fucking rich blonde girl who's like a rich blonde hot girl. Like, she doesn't have to worry about shit.
She doesn't know about the struggle.
She doesn't have to struggle. She don't know the not like me or you, right? The struggle. Yeah. If only Sydney Sweeney knew about the struggle.
Yeah, well, there's different levels of struggle, obviously, but yeah, she knows of none of them. So
Her struggle was that she once made a microwave grilled cheese sandwich. That was
yeah,
her biggest
something like
struggle.
that.
She's like, this was the worst day of my life. I mean, she's like, I mean, like, yeah, she made that stupid ad. And yeah, her answer for it was fucking stupid.
Yeah,
Stop asking her.
yeah,
She's a
move on.
nitwit. Talk to, you know what they should do? They should talk to her. They should, they should put the microphone to one of her boobs.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Or she should do that. She should be like, just play stupid. Like,
Yeah,
look,
that'd
look,
be pretty funny. Yeah.
look at my cleavage. All right, bye. Like, she doesn't answer anything. But like, stop asking some of these people questions. They're nitwits. Jelly Roll, he's a dumb fuck, clearly.
Yeah. Well, that's what he says.
Yeah. No, he's not a dumb fuck. He's a rich fucking slick entertainer who clearly knows shit. He's just playing the part. I'm just a simple I have no IQ. I'm a dumb fuck just like you. He's just like me. I got shitty face tattoos also. He's like a sad clown.
Yeah, a little bit.
He needs to get rid of those. Those look heinous.
Yeah. Well,
I don't even know why I talked about it. It's just his reaction was just fun. It is boring. I've seen other people do this bullshit before in the past. This like,
yeah. If they look, if they want to volunteer something, great. But why probe them? If they want to share something, they'll share it. Nobody asked Billie Eilish how she felt about it. She just said
something. And then that's what brought it upon there.
That could be that.
Ice. And then what did he say? Something about like on stage about Jesus or something?
Like I thought it was like kind of I thought it was interesting. He said like Jesus doesn't belong to any political party, which usually sounds like something a left winger would say. But he does not strike me as a left winger. You know, by all accounts, he's a right winger. So we'll see.
I saw him on Joe Rogan years ago. Like that's the first time I ever heard him. Was I saw a clip of him on Joe Rogan? I was like, oh yeah, he's a right winger.
Yeah.
Oh no, Joe Rogan doesn't talk to all right wingers. Yeah, he kind of does. They're all right wingers. Like pretty much everyone on his show is like, or they're
99%. Yeah,
or they're fence sitters.
Yeah,
I'll say he's a fence sitter.
Could be.
Yeah, you know what? He's rich and successful. And he's living his best life.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah.
He doesn't know the struggle. He doesn't know the struggle of a microwave grilled cheese sandwich. I'm gonna make one of those actually.
Yeah.
What do you put yours in? There's a perfect balance. You gotta do like I think it's like 30 seconds or something.
Yeah, well, I'll usually toast the bread and then put the cheese on. And then I usually eyeball it. I'd say like 15 to 20 seconds. I want to see it melt, you know, but I don't want it. You don't want the bread to get like
I want
super
the bread
soggy.
to be a hot, steamy, soggy mess. And I just pick it up and my whole body just burns.
Yeah.
Or I want to overcook it and the bread just turns into like this hard condensed rock.
See, that's why you toast the bread first. That usually does the trick.
Oh, see, that's smart. But that's not really a struggle now because the whole goal is only having the microwave.
Sure.
You don't have a toaster. See, you already introduced the second element.
Yeah.
You're already ahead of the game. You're basically you're an elitist snob.
That's why that's why I call it Hell's Kitchen when I'm cooking down there. It's like all right.
Well, on that note, I'm Rob Israel.
I'm Joseph K.
And you still going on about
that.
Thank you for listening to You Still Going On About That. Please like, comment, share, and if you haven't done already, please follow us on Instagram, YSGOAT. Facebook YSGOAT and Twitter YSGOAT. Thank you, and have a great day.